Welcome to Chatting with the Comic Community, episode 8. This is your boy, Stay Puff 1983. Welcome to the show. I like to introduce my boy, Stone Cold Steve Whiten. He's a regular on here. And I got special guest, D-Runk Comics. What is going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Just woke up in Minnesota today to a nice inch layer of ice over the entire state. So I am not leaving the house.
That would shut our state down, wouldn't it, Sean?
Yeah. People wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't know what to do.
Hey, we know what to do. You stay home. You just stay home.
You know what not to be on the road.
In Florida, we're not used to staying inside because the sun's right there beaming on us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, I'm going to say what up to the chat. We got Mo, Need Mo Comics. What's going on, brother?
Yo, Need Mo.
We also got the Gray Man.
One of my favorite people.
Gray Man's always in the chats, man. That dude supports everybody all hours of the night, man. Gotta love that.
Yep.
Who needs sleep?
Who needs sleep? You're damn right. You sleep enough, like they said when you're gone.
Yeah.
That's what everybody says till they're super ass tired.
Yeah.
So, we're pretty much gonna go over what we looking forward to in the year 2020. You know, New Year's is right around the corner. We done past Christmas. And we also gonna show off some what we got for Christmas, you know, and just have fun talking about, you know, what we looking forward to next year, our wish list, you know, who we gonna meet in the community and all that. So I know when it comes to next year, I'm looking forward to meeting more community members. I was talking with George on the off the live show about meeting people in the community. And MegaCon is going to be a huge deal. You know, that's like the most anticipated thing for next year in April. Meeting Beulah, meeting Matt, meeting Comic Books NYC, and a lot of people that's coming down here. So I'm definitely looking forward to meeting those guys. You know, much more than just going there to buy comics. You know, I'm willing to go and hang out with those guys. You know, eat dinner. You know, talk comics and stuff like that.
That's definitely the main thing, man. All these comics come and go, but you meet some friends and some guys that like the same. That's awesome. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah, and you know, I can't wait to see Beulah. I remember last year at MegaCon when you was getting everybody to sign that sketch variant to send to Beulah.
Yeah.
And I know he said something about he can't wait to come and meet us all.
Yeah,
and I was like,
he wants to get one signed himself. You know, get us to sign it himself this time. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, he's going to say, "Hey, man, Sean, we'll sign this," and do that kind of thing.
Speaking of meeting people, I got to meet Geeks, Drinks, and Comics. He flew up to Minnesota. I think it was early November. We had a Galaxy Con in Minneapolis, and we got to go to that together. He was a really good dude.
That's cool, man.
Awesome. And Mo said he's definitely going to do his best to make it to MegaCon.
Oh, man, that'll be another one on the list. Holy crap, man. The list is long. You know, because you always forget that mention, you know, White Whale. He's for sure going. Rod, Perry. Well, maybe Perry. He gets lost easy. I don't know if he can find his way to Orlando.
Man, he said last night that he... Oh.
So, yeah, Gomez.
Biggie's coming for sure. He's already staying with JB.
He's coming for sure, right?
That's what he said. He's coming for sure. He's already got a place to stay now. That was his main thing. JB said he could stay with him.
Nice.
So that ought to be crazy, man.
Oh, that dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of my favorite people, man. That guy.
In fact, he had hopped in a bit earlier when I first sent out the links. You know, so he said he'll pop in. He's out getting some stuff.
Dude, but watching him just live his life is just amazing. Like yesterday, he went to Walmart, and then he went to like a pawn shop and a grocery store and a drive-through restaurant. Like you got to just see his whole day, you know. And man, that guy is fun.
How does he keep that camera like that? I mean, does he have it mounted somehow on him, or because it's like perfectly steady wherever he goes? It's like perfect.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. I'll have to ask him.
That. Yeah, because man, I mean, you'd think if he was bobbing that would be moving, but it's like perfect, man. It's like the guy's following him, man.
Yeah.
Well, let me show off what I got. This is from my brother. You probably saw him on Instagram.
Yeah, I posted a lot on Instagram. Yeah. Man, Wonder Woman's been hot as fire lately. People loving on her.
Yeah. I got him a Bruce Lee statue, and he got me this.
Every time now when I hear Bruce Lee's name, all I do is think of the movie when he got thrown into the car. People are pissed off about that, man. So what's your wish, Sean? What's your wish list coming up? What do you like? This is a book I believe Black Panther 52 is one of them. I believe I know that one, but I don't know anything outside of that. You're like anything special, different than that.
Look at this guy.
Oh, I've been waiting all morning for Jeff to come over, man.
Yeah, man. I had some stuff to do.
I know, man. I was just messing with you. I was chilling today.
Yeah. I'm actually at a comic shop now that they're having a signing today.
Who signed?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Bill something or another, or somebody that does Zombie Tramp and Vampirella and stuff. So.
Oh, Bill McKay.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah.
Nice. I know he was at the con earlier this year.
I did get this.
Yeah.
My daughter got me this cool shirt, man. I don't know if you can see it.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Use the Force.
Nice.
Is everybody cut up on the Mandalorian?
Oh man, I watched that yesterday at work when I was at work.
Oh, look who it is. Oh yeah, you watched the last episode? Biggie Shaq.
Yeah. What's going on, Biggie?
Yo, Biggie, you talking over there?
Yeah, he got to unmute himself.
The champ doesn't need to talk.
Guys, I'll be back. Let me get in here and I'll be back.
Come on, show him books.
All right.
I'll be back.
All right. See you later.
See you later.
Hey, Biggie, you're mute. Still can't hear you.
Hey, Biggie, go drop out and come right back. All right, man?
Yeah. Yeah, but some of the books that I want the first appearance of Black Panther, like I mentioned before. Red Sonja first appearance in Conan.
Yeah, that's easy. 23, Conan 23.
Yeah. Need that. I want X-Men 94. Amazing Spider-Man issue 50.
Yeah, the red cover.
Yeah. And then I also want the Megaton, the first appearance of Savage Dragon.
Let's see if we can hear Biggs.
Oh, I could almost hear you.
No, we don't hear you, Biggie. He's got the mute. He's got it unmuted, but we can't hear him. What's up, Bake the Snake?
Yeah, we also got 84. Comic Kid 84 is in the chat. What's up, man?
84.
Yeah.
He's been doing some serious drawing lately, hadn't he, D?
Oh man, he's
killing it, man. He's good, man.
Yeah, dude. I keep telling everyone if I could do shit like that, I wouldn't even buy comic books. I'd
Me too.
I'd
I'd
buy,
buy blank variants and draw my own cool ass cover. I would too. I can't draw for nothing.
yeah.
That's why I'm glad I know Boatwright and now I know 84. Get me something.
Hey, you also got to try and link up with 36 Chambers Tattoo Studio.
Oh, I did see the God, what did he do for 84? That Joker?
Yep, and the Magneto.
Yeah, that Joker was nice. Anybody that can tattoo can definitely draw.
Oh yeah,
they got to be able to draw.
You said drawing is the easy part. Like you're just on paper. You know, paper doesn't bleed. The paper doesn't flinch when you marker on it. You know, so it works out. It works out good to draw on paper for him. So Stone Cold, what's on your 2020 must-have?
Shoot, man, I haven't really I've never really do a list. I'm kind of like Highly. If I see a super good book and a super good deal, I'll get it. You know, if I'm like, man, that's too good of a deal to pass up. But if I could afford any book, it would be Fantastic Four #5.
Okay.
And I should have got that so long ago, and I kept not messing around, and it went through the roof. And man, God forbid the movie do good, I'll never be able to get it.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for a bad first movie and maybe a good sequel.
we don't need more bad Fantastic Four movies.
I know, man, but if it goes too good, man, it'll shoot up.
All right, Biggie's back. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we hear you.
Okay. Hopefully it stays good. I don't know what's wrong.
What's going on, Big?
Crystal clear right now, Biggie.
Good.
Yeah,
dude. I missed it. How long y'all been going?
About 2.5.
Only 12 minutes.
Oh, okay. I only got one
yeah.
stack of books, but proceed with your. I'm glad to be here, dude. Stay Puft sends your boy the invite every week, and I seem to always miss the show, man. But I pop in every now and then, dude, because I always enjoy hanging out with Puff, brother. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah. It's my last show of the year, so definitely got to go out on a high note.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I have one book on my hit list this year for 2020, and it's going to be X-Men #1.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, DY. Focus on all this crap when if you can just get that one book, that will make my year. If I got Fantastic Four or 5, you got X-Men 1, does anything else really matter? Don't to me.
Yeah, no, that to me, I can't think of a more like a comic book I would want more than that. You know, the first appearance.
Yeah, X-Men 1's up there on my list too because I got number 3 and 4, 7 and 8. I'm trying to work on 1 through 10.
There you go.
That's definitely one I'd love to have. Number 2's getting up there too. I need to knock that one out before it gets up there anymore.
Yeah.
God, somebody was selling one on Instagram for a really good price. I think it was Matt, boy, who had 7. It was like $200 or $300, man. It was like a 4.5 or something.
For
I jumped on that, man. Yeah, it was X-Men 2. Yeah.
Oh, look at that Blue
Beetle action.
Yeah, bro. I didn't get a chance to put them in Mylar yet, but I went and spent $15 pretty quick and got me some bangers. Phoenix #1.
Atlas Comics right there.
This is the first Steranko ever. I saw Discovery showing it, and I noticed it. I was like, oh, first Steranko. Hell yeah.
Very
Strange.
Cool. Nice.
Strange Tales coming at you, brother. And this is my first DC Challengers Unknown. So, yeah, $15. Had me a good old day, dude. I've always wanted this one, dude. This is some Ditko magic, brother.
Nice.
Yep.
That's not bad. $15 for all those.
Yeah, dude. Well, the first Steranko was marked like 11, and I talked them down like $2-3, but it's really low grade. But you know, it's a Strange Tales, Silver Age, and it's key, dude. I'm all about it, brother. I'll pay around 10 for that.
Hell yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. Y'all hold it down.
All right. So Biggie, do you have anything on your 2020 hit lists that, like, if you could like pinpoint a couple books, what would you want to find?
I can guess one of them.
Go ahead, Stone Cold.
Golden Age Cap.
That's right, brother. He's heard me cry about it enough. dude.
Hey man, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. When I looked to see what the prices were, and they're up there a little bit, but then it got me in all the Golden Age books and how awesome those covers are,
Oh
man.
my God.
Jesus Christ, those covers back then. I found a Daring Comics with Submariner in it. You know, the one where he's got the pointy head and his chin.
Oh
drill.
yeah.
And man, it was like a 6.0. Who has how can you have a high grades from like 1940s is beyond me, man.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, my other one though is Incredible Hulk 2.
Okay.
Yes.
First Green
book
Hulk.
to get because that's shooting up there little by little, creeping up.
Yeah. I feel like the door for grabbing them books is starting to shut because it's I've already noticed the Golden Age caps, you can't get one with the cover on it for like less than 600-700, dude. Even at like a 0.5, bro, you just don't see them.
Stone Cold, check this out, man. This is what Comic Books NYC sent me yesterday.
Man, that dude is Kavi is something else, man.
Dude.
Jesus.
1944 Golden Age Action Comics.
Tell him what I pointed out.
What kind of conditions that in, D?
He was guessing probably between a 2.5 to a 3.
To me, that's high grade, man. When they go back that far, man. If I get one that presents well as a 3, geez, you're doing good, man.
Yeah, Biggie was tripped out by this. So it doesn't have the price, you know, in a number. It just says,
it says 10 cents.
Yeah.
So I noticed that too. I just noticed that this week. I said, damn, there's no price. And then it says spelled it out 10 cents. It was a couple books like that.
And then he also got me this original art from page 16 from Justice League number 5.
Jeez. It's
done
awesome.
by Tony Daniel.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
Bro.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we're gonna get to meet Kavi too, D. He's coming to MegaCon, so that's another guy that I'm on the hunt for because I got to come strong when I see Kavi, or you can't even show up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll be thugged out, brother. All of us, man, mobbing, dude. Yo, my boy. Mobbing. Yeah, my boy D Runk, dude, he gave me the green light to hop in Chicago with him too. I'm gonna try to see what I could do, man. I'm hoping I could do that too, but I'm definitely put MegaCon priorities first, brother.
Those when everybody's together like they did them last shows, man, where they were in New York, that shit was just awesome, man. It felt like you were at the you're seeing all the hunting, all the stuff they're getting, and the crowd, man. They were crowded in New York. I was like, holy crap. It was
that was amazing.
Freaking badass. Feels like you're at the con.
Freaking Comic Corps when they was at C2E2 and they all in the hotel room, live streaming and stuff. That was awesome, you know.
Yeah, that's my favorite part, Puff, is the behind the scenes stuff, dude. I think I'm just gonna stream the whole time I'm down there. I'm just gonna go live for like 4 or 5 hours, dude.
Biggie, you need to get one of them portable battery packs.
Yeah. So
you keep your shit juiced up.
No, you probably been noticing my shit dies on me a lot. You're right. I supposedly I got a long lasting battery life. It's supposed to last a whole day, but it seems not to.
Well, streaming for a long period of time will take it down very quickly.
Yeah, especially with the internet connection at them cons, but between that and the internet connection, it could be rough.
Yeah, all them people crammed in that one little area. Biggie, how do you keep that camera so steady when you're traveling everywhere, man?
I shove it in the headrest.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when you're walking. It seems like you got a cameraman following you.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I got my hands kind of shake. I heard Whitewell has the same shit. Like he kind of trembles a little bit, but
you sure can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I guess I get lucky, man. I got that clutch, brother.
Yeah, man. Bake the Snake says he'll be at MegaCon, man. It's gonna be crazy, dude.
We need to get D-Runk down there, dude. Call off, man.
Oh, dude, it's not just work, man. I need the money from work as well.
So.
D's like, I gotta work. I need all that money.
Plus, it's also the deal with saving up. You know, like I always plan in advance for MegaCon. So if I was to have to plan to go out of town, you have to do that like for a year. To plan out for a year before you make that move.
That's why I put it in everybody's head early,
Yeah.
Sean. You know how early I was putting it? I was way back in like October. Hey guys, April will be here before you know it.
Well, I got lucky. So C2E2, the round trip flight is $81.
Wow.
That's what got me thinking, dude. I don't know how much I'm gonna pay. That's a lot cheap.
So that was real cheap. I already paid for that. And then Comic 884, he's going. His work bought him a hotel room.
Yeah.
And he's letting me crash in his hotel, which I was willing to get my own hotel, but you know, he's like, fuck that, man. We're gonna, you know, he said, we got a nice, you know, queen size bed. No, I'm kidding. There's 2 beds.
hey, I don't want to see a scene. What was it? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Dude, that is my favorite movie, bro. My
I love
favorite
that, man.
movie.
That
dude.
movie was so good and so underrated, man.
Yeah.
I
It is
love
so
that movie.
good, dude.
When he was at the
Candy-
end of the train station and you realize he didn't have nowhere to go, it was terribly sad. I was like, what
Dude.
the hell?
Dude, Steve Martin killed it, and for me, besides like maybe Joe Buck, that was Candy's most comfortable movie, dude. Like he was just so good in it.
He was funny as hell in Stripes too, man. When he was
Yeah.
when he was the
Yeah.
big guy and using
love-
military training to go on a diet.
I love John Candy, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He was one of the best, bro.
Yeah.
Seems like all those guys always die too soon, man. Those guys, the good comedians.
Yeah.
They're all the fat ones, though. Stone Cold, it ain't the skinny ones.
Yeah, but they're freaking funny as hell. I don't care what size they are, but they seem to all be big, like you said.
Belushi, Candy, and
Farley,
dude. Them three are those are the top of the list for me, like the ones that died early.
Freaking
Yeah,
ball-
The
yeah,
thing,
those are
the
top
thing with
three.
Belushi and Farley, it was the drugs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just wasted all the time. And
Another one, Sam Kinison.
Oh yeah. Shit, he shoot all of his stuff with all that screaming and stuff he did, man. His blood pressure had to go through the roof. Jesus, man, he was always screaming.
no,
But
mine.
yeah, so Biggie, we know you said Golden Age Cap, but what else in this other books you looking for?
Oh yeah, like realistically, like probably ASM 300, New Mutants 98. Those are 2 pretty big books I've always sought after, but you know, after that maybe like I like Submariner 1, I like Vision's first appearance, stuff like that. Any Avengers first appearances, early X-Men. Oh, dude, first Juggernaut definitely is like really teasing me, bro.
What is that, like X-Men 16D somewhere in there?
I
14?
think it's 12.
12? Is it 12? The one's got the Sentinels, it looks like, on the front. The
That's
I
red
got
cover.
that one. Yeah, we got me and D got that one.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I know one's got Juggernaut with his back to you, and he's got his stance, and he's looking at him. I was like, that was an awesome cover. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Juggernaut. That's a great book, dude. The first
I'm
Juggernaut.
looking it up right now. The number's killing me that I don't know it by the.
Oh, it's 12.
Okay.
Yeah, it's number 12.
That first Juggernaut on first Sentinels, that's another one I would love to have.
Those are the 2, dude, that I look at in that early X-Men
Yeah,
run.
that Sentinels where he's doing that in that red
I love
cover,
that
man. What's her name? Lady Fantastic showed it. She got a Unruly Simeon sent it to her.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, he sent her that one. I sent her 28, the first appearance of Banshee, and it's a red cover. So she has 2 the red covers, man. They just
Jeez.
those
Damn,
X-Men
Lady
covers are
Fantastic
fire,
made out,
man.
dude. Hell yes.
Definitely.
Lady Fantastic is awesome, man. She has some great auctions,
Yeah.
with her and Short Box Catalan.
There's that
Yes.
first Sentinel.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
the one I was talking about. Yeah, with the hands out, man. That's badass.
See, this was sent to me by Geeks, Drinks, and Comics.
Yep.
He had
That's an awesome book to get sent. I can tell you that.
Yeah, no, he did a contest video. It was like a secret contest where if you watched at the very end, he said, leave a comment below about this, and only 3 people entered. I had a 1 in 3 chance of winning, and
Those
Yeah.
are my kind of odds, D.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was talking about. Like,
One in
I was able to get ASM 300 through a raffle, and I ain't think I would win that.
Yeah, man. Perry won him a pop. They're doing the auction over there. JB did a little wheel spin, and Perry won a pop. Perry's all happy. He won him a little Spider-Man pop.
I was trying to tell Disco to send him a Avengers Endgame on Blu-ray. Perry's never seen a Marvel Comics movie.
Man,
That's
Perry,
bro,
man.
he's lying, man.
I don't know what.
I don't believe it.
In this day and age with comic book movies, especially Marvel being so huge, there's no way in hell you've never seen a Marvel movie.
No.
No way. It's been what, 11 years? Come on.
Yeah,
now.
dude, that's a gimmick, bro. He's seen a couple, dude.
Especially on TV. Don't tell me you ain't seen a Marvel movie and they be on TV all the damn time.
Right. Right.
It never ceases to amaze me. They put Perry on a show talking about movies. Why? He ain't seen shit. He ain't seen nothing, like you said. If he's either he's lying or he ain't watching nothing but video games or something.
I shouldn't say he's lying. He just does that to be funny. I've seen him say he hasn't seen stuff that he has seen, obviously. So
Man, I see Perry almost every other week at the LCS, man. That sucker's got 20 books, so I know he does a lot of reading. That's for damn sure.
So Comic Head 84 got a question. What's the GPA?
I already got the answer. So,
Cool.
in a 9.8, you're looking at $44,000.
Holy Christ!
yeah,
when
you're dreaming.
you go down to the more realistic,
Reasonable.
yeah, like usually a book that age, you're looking for hopefully something between like a 2.5 and a 4.0. So a 4.0 would run you $325, and a 2.5 is $240. So
Hold on. You got one of the four people in your panel that don't look for 2.5s. He looks for 0.5. So let me hear that one, dude.
you get a 0.5 for 180.
That's what. See, that's not bad, dude. 180, bro. Get you.
But here's the deal, man. You can get a 2.0 for 210. So,
Okay.
like,
so you should be able to talk that 180 down to 120.
there you go.
Right.
So yeah, that's a book you could definitely get.
Hey, Biggie, do you do what I do? You spend $15 here, $30 here, and then $60 here, and you're like, damn, if I just saved that money, man, I would have had that $210 damn Sentinel 16, and now I got all this random shit.
Yeah, right. Every stinking new comic book day that goes by, dude, I'm like, I am not going to care about these books in a month. You know what I mean? Like, you don't care. So
Exactly.
That's so true.
yeah, I've been dwindling it down, and I'm this close to telling her I don't want any, but I get so few that I just don't even bother.
Yeah, I got the Immortal Hulk on my pull list, and then if I see a cool Venom or Spawn cover, I get it. That's pretty much all I really do. And if there's an independent #1, I always grab it in case. But I ain't been to the comic shop in freaking 3 weeks into my LCS at all.
Yeah, you've been going out to the other shops to get them books.
Yeah, I've been getting some Silver Age books and stuff. I've been doing getting some AOKs and putting those together. So I've been using my money for that.
Yo, Steve, I want you to try to not worry about it that much with the AOKs, because I know it seems like you've been like really hell-bent focused on it. So
who told you that? Hi, Aaliyah? That I
a
know
lot of
Hi,
people
Aaliyah told you that.
Yeah, I've heard it from a couple people, dude. So
Hi, Aaliyah's the main
dude,
one.
we all love you. We all love you, dude. So just you being there is enough, bro. Like,
I know, but I got a few of them I've been working on just from the early on in the year. I'm all way ahead of the game, dude. Trust me.
I know you are. That's what scares me. Like, you're starting bro. You're already way too far than what you need to be.
No, because in January is when I go into savings mode, so I'll have money for the con itself. That's what from January 1st on.
Yep.
You guys are lucky. You guys are real lucky that Stone Cold Steve here is calculating on AOKs, because he sounds like the way he connives like this. If he wanted you dead, he'd never find you.
Shit.
Oh
Like,
man,
if you put that energy, that passion, that focus into murder, you
nobody. Stone Cold's untouchable, dude. He's like
Hey
the
man, no wonder we
Godfather,
haven't
bro.
seen Comics Murphy cross my path wrong.
Oh, Walter White over here just taking care of
Oh, that would never happen.
him. Soldier only, man. What's going on, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Soldier's in the chat. Soldier, I sent them trades and stuff to you guys. They should be there. January, first week of January, sometime I think.
Yo, him and Foose have been getting some great
Yeah, I
AOKs,
sent them
man.
some trade. Well, they were trade. The shop I told you, Sean, that they went out of business. Trades were 2 for $5. So so I asked anybody who had anything they wanted or something, and they answered me and gave me a little list. And damn, if I didn't find like 8 or 10 of them for $2 each, $2.50 each.
Yeah.
And the hardbacks were $5, but the papers were 2 for $5. Then on the Wednesday, he went down to $1. He said he did not want to haul them around. So that Thursday, well, after Wednesday, no one bought them. Thursday, they were $1 each. He had
Nice.
5 trades for $1 each, man. But all the good shit was wiped out.
Yeah. Probably got nothing but the scrub trades after that.
I got some. Let me see what I do have left. Let me show you examples, Sean. I got some of the stuff I got. I got like this. I got the Hulk Return to Planet Hulk. That was one of them. That's gonna go to Soldier and them. And then I got this hardback of Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 4. Big book. Spider-Man One More Day. Is that? Yeah, One More Day. And then I picked this one up for you know who. Boat Right.
Nice.
Oh,
Loves him, this Swamp Thing.
shout outs to Boat, dude.
Boat's awesome, dude. Boat's trying to get rid of a couple books. Did y'all see on Instagram?
Yeah, I see that.
He wants to get a Jack Kirby signature because that's his hero.
Oh,
And so
yeah, I seen him getting rid of some serious heat, dude. So he must be really focused.
yeah, he wants to take care of that. So
Damn.
and, I hope he has good luck with it.
You know the thing with Kirby autographs, dude? Oh, look at the little kitty. Oh. Oh, that's D-Runk's cat. That cat's massive. What am I talking about, little kitty?
No, he's a little dude. Oh, he's biting now.
Yo, the thing with Kirby autographs though is, dude, is that a lot of people find them on like the second page or in the back of the
They're
cover.
on the first. Yeah, he signs
Yeah.
the first page every time almost.
It's
You
almost
find one on
easier
the
to
cover
find one that
sometimes it
way
ain't
than
real.
paying for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sucks if you get a slab book and you never see the signature. Wow,
Right.
What good is that?
Can you imagine how many of them probably have an autograph, dude? There's got to be some.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, man. I looked them up with him. Me and him was talking one day. I said, let me look them up because he was at work. And I was like, man, they're always on the first page, man. He signed the first page. He didn't sign.
That's
on the
what they
cover
did a
very
lot
seldom.
back in those days. They always signed on the first page. That's what I noticed when I watched that Stan Lee special they did a week ago or something, is that even he was signing inside the first page.
Yeah, it was just the culture. Like,
Yeah.
you either
They
didn't
want to
sign
affect
it
the
at
art.
all. Yeah. You either didn't sign it at all or you hit that first page.
That's why people who find books that got the signature in it, like, wow.
Yeah.
I need to check all mine. I'm just lazy.
Hey, Biggie, I get a book. Most of the time I don't open up. I don't know if I've ever had a double cover. Hell, I wouldn't know. I don't open them up very often and look.
Right. I'm
Mess
not like
with them too
a lot of these guys say they read every book, dude. That's cool, man. But dude, these new books, if you just look at them wrong, you lower the grade.
Yeah.
Well, freaking Marvel and their terrible paper quality, I feel like you got to have on gloves to handle their books.
Dude, I swear to God, Puff, I've been through some of them new books, and it's like they're not even stapled in right. It's like they're just dangling and shit, bro. They're really bad.
It's terrible, man. Like, I almost dropped a Spider-Man book was in my hand. That shit got stuck to my fingers. Damn near almost fell out.
Yeah.
And that was the thick book. I think Amazing 25. And I was like, man, this is some bullshit, man. I look at some of the independent books like Boom and the other ones. They got better paper quality. How can an independent publisher like Boom and them have better paper quality than Marvel, which is a billion-dollar company?
They're pinching them pennies, dude.
Yeah, the bigger your company is, the more you manage costs, and it's nuts.
But then they want to keep charging $3.99, $4.99 for mediocre paper quality. Yeah, it's crazy.
I was talking to Comic Kid 84 about that, where they really need to look into going back to $2.99. Like,
oh yeah,
McFarlane does it. McFarlane's still $2.99.
Yeah.
And he was smart to do that, to stay at $2.99.
Yeah, a lot of Image don't, but McFarlane still does.
Well, even I think The Walking Dead was at $2.99 for a long time before it finally went to $3.99.
Yeah, I think it even went back. Maybe I'm not sure how it went, but I think a couple went back. But yeah, they went the whole time $3, just about.
Yeah. I don't really care for. That's why I don't buy much Marvel. Most of my books is independents and a few DCs, but I prefer to read the independent books.
I tell you, them Spawns, dude. It's like we missed out on that run with the limited run copies around 200.
200 to like 50.
Yeah, I feel like the same thing's happening now. Like everybody's buying all these now, but these next ones are going to be the low print runs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Air Spider said they're coming right out of the box damaged. They said that about that Cantu. Is Cantu? They said 6 out of every 10 were damaged on the first print. The one with him on the cover, the little metal dude, whatever he is.
Yeah.
I got one, but I haven't looked to see his mine damaged. But I'm gonna have to check that. I meant to check.
Ain't Diamond supposed to have new boxes now?
I saw a picture of one just crushed, and they said they need to go back to the old ones. I mean, it was crushed. They said they've done it nothing but worse, gone worse.
The thing that pisses me off about Diamond is you have to own a shop to fucking get it. Like I've asked, why can't I get my own Diamond order? You got to own a shop. It's just like, come on, man.
Hey, I'm sure you could probably get an order through them, but they're looking for a minimum amount of orders
of books. Yeah,
you're not able to just give them your pull list. You got to order 10 of this book, 10 of that book, and
yeah.
They must have lied to me. Someone said you had to have a corner store or cornerstone shop or some term.
Rick and Mortar.
Yeah, Rick and Mortar or something like that. Yeah.
I'll buy from Diamond.
Yeah, let me know how that goes. I want to hop on that.
Ain't DCBS is like right there with Diamond?
What's that?
DCBS, the website.
Oh,
if you don't buy from your shop, you can buy from DCBS, which is I think Diamond owned, and they'll ship your books.
I'll have to look at that.
But I know people who order books online is either through DCBS or Midtown Comics. Those are like the two main ones that I know. There's others, but it's mainly those two.
That's a crazy 0.5 value to a 2-point value, D-Rock, dude. Like that, do people value 0.5s that much, bro? It's only $25 less for another 1.5.
It's just going off of what the books have sold at. So,
yeah. Oh, okay. Last sold, yeah.
Last sold's what you gotta go by because anybody can ask for any damn thing. That's a tough
book to get, dude, for less than 150, bro. I've been looking for a while.
You talking about the Sentinels book?
No, the first Juggernaut. I got my first Sentinel.
Which one was the first Juggernaut? D, was it 16 or 13?
Juggernaut was 12 and Sentinels was 14.
Oh, so the Watcher was 11, I believe.
Yo, Stone Cold, dude. When I first started collecting, brother, I got my first Sentinel for 20, dude. 20 off eBay, fire damage though.
That book is always it's red cover. Red cover was I know that one number. I think 22 is a red cover too. and it's
You know-
another five. All those X-Men covers are just classy, man.
Yeah.
Which,
another
which
book.
one's bad? Can you say, X-Men 30's awful? I can't say it.
I can say it, but I can say anything.
What's a bad cover to you? Get me one of the bad covers.
I'm gonna flip through them here real quick. I'll
I
come
don't
back.
think there is one, dude. There isn't any, bro. Yo, I'll tell you another book I got for 20 Stone Cold when I first started, bro. Submariner Iron Man 1. $20.
I just was looking at that.
Yeah, somebody showed. Was it? I think it was you that showed that, right, Biggie?
Oh yeah, I've showed that a few times.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had it somewhere.
That was my first Grail. My first Grail book. It was pre Submariner Iron Man 1. It was part of this. There it is. Beautiful book, dude. That's shit dreams are made of right there, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not a big Submariner fan, but I would love to have that book.
That's magic in your hands, dude. Love that book. The story that goes with that book is amazing, bro.
Is it? Damn, I ain't read this, man. I didn't want to take it out.
No, like the background history on it, Steve.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's like the first part of both of their first ongoings. And it's also known as the first one shot.
I want to say one X-Men I didn't like. Now that you got me thinking, D, was I think number 40 with Frankenstein. I didn't like that one that much. It's got the big Frankenstein.
Oh, I love
stepping
that
up thing.
cover. Yeah, I'm different.
People
dude.
love
I
it.
think
I
that's
just
cool.
that one I didn't like that. That would be one of the ones I could think of. I mean the number 50, the green one, wasn't that a Steranko? Where the green cover?
Yeah,
Did,
Polaris.
dude,
Polaris
that's
just
beautiful.
that thing's beautiful, man. Them green covers are fire, dude.
You know,
That
I-
Polaris first appearance is on my. That's another one that I love. That Steranko Polaris. Or was that?
Yeah, that white cover?
There might be some in there from like 101 up to 130 is what I would guess. But anything pre 100, they're all money, dude.
yeah, I'm sitting here looking at them, and I can't find one that I don't like.
You go, this is terrible.
Yeah,
The first Mimic looks a little funky.
Yeah, that Mimic cover was a bit funky, but it's not bad.
No, I would still want it, but it's not like a top 20 I'd want. It's kind of weird looking.
I love the Banshee cover.
Oh,
With him flying through and all the X-Men like falling over and stuff. I love that cover.
Yeah.
Got Fire Guy Ryan in the chat. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Ryan?
Yeah,
Yes,
I love
yes.
that cover.
yeah.
That's the one I sent lady. She got a good copy of that.
Oh,
That's a mid to high grade. There
Look
wasn't
at
not
Stone
a
Cold,
crease
dude.
on her, nothing.
This
I don't
guy,
remember where I
man.
got it, man. I was gonna send it to a while. I waited for Rod to give me her address. I had it packed away for like a month, and he never got back with me. Still waiting, Rod.
I think Stone Cold in 90 probably sent me my highest like cool like key books.
Like
If I
this like one of my faves
Mark.
here.
That's the one I was talking about right there, Sean.
yeah, dude, that's crazy.
I like one of my goals is to meet Jim Steranko and just ask him about the X-Men logo.
I wonder what he'd say.
Vicky, what was the big thing with the book you got signed or something from Neil Adams or something? What was the deal on it? I missed that somehow.
It's D. Runk made a mockery of Comic Head H4 story, and this guy right above you, dude, made it a goal of his to like make sure that I got it. But he got Neil Adams to sign my name on another one.
the original story came from '84, so there is both. And he goes up to buy the reprint of Batman 251, that classic Joker Neil Adams cover, and he asks Neil Adams how much is it for an autograph, and he goes $10, for each one of these books. So Comic Head 84 grabs like 5 of them, and he makes the first one out to Biggie Shack.
Yeah.
And then it isn't until after he does that first one that he tells him, yeah, it's $10 for each autograph and it's $40 for each of the books. So you know, and Comic Head, you know, just tells him like, "Whoa, that's not what we said when we first started doing this. I'm not paying you that." And Neil Adams basically, you know, like, "No, I've already wrote this Biggie Shack on here. You know, what am I going to do with a Biggie Shack book? You know, I need that money." And 84 was like, "All right, cool," and then just like slinked away into the crowd and left. So
I love 84, dude.
Like Field of Dreams style,
Yeah.
dude. Like he just disappeared.
So what I did was I went to the convention we had up here in Minnesota, and I also asked Neil Adams to sign a book out to Biggie Shack. And
Yeah, hold up.
Thinking, who is this Biggie Shack guy?
Yo, slow down, D. Not even a reprint though. He gave me the original one. I sleep on that book. That's a great book.
yeah, but that was my goal, was for Neil Adams to go, "Fucking Biggie Shack, you kidding me?" You know.
Oh, yo,
But he didn't remember it at all. So
That's what you think. That's what you think.
well, that's the way he played it. And,
Yeah.
and,
He remembers. He knows.
but yeah, he didn't give me the joy out of it that I was looking for.
No, he didn't give you an ounce of victory. He made
Yeah.
sure that, but I bet he knew.
But he
Back
took
in
my
the day.
money just fine,
Oh yeah.
and I sent the book to Biggie Shack. So
It don't look like he had any problem spelling my name. So
he made me spell it out for
that's yeah.
him.
I don't know.
Air Spider said he can get his foot up his ass.
I swear, like, you know, Neil Adams always be at the Florida cons. I've seen him numerous times.
He was at our LCS signing.
Yeah, but every time I go near his booth, my wallet tightens up trying to tell me don't do it.
Yeah, your whole
'Cause-
pocket sews itself shut
Yeah,
because everything in there's $200.
it's
Yeah, no.
crazy.
He was not pleasant to deal with, though, just in general. So while I was sitting there trying to get his autograph, and I'm being legitimate, I'm actually going to pay for it. He is ignoring me while he's signing my book and talking to the guy behind me, trying to sell him some shitty prints that he has on his stand. You know, like, dude, I just gave you fucking $50. At least you can make, 10 seconds of conversation with me, you know? But he wasn't into it, so.
I tell you another thing D did that people don't know about, dude, is he got Mark Henry to do a promo for me.
Damn, I can't remember that.
I'm going to try and find it right now.
Hey man, every one of us, if we see Neil Adams, we ought to each go up singly and ask to get Biggie Shack's signature.
Yeah.
Our whole crowd, all 30 of us, ought to go
And
different
then,
times
like-
that weekend.
And
Say, hey,
like I
can
said,
you
if he's
sign
at
Biggie Shack on this, man,
and if he's at MegaCon, right, we
He's
all
gonna
get
be
in
there,
the time
watch.
Biggie Shack, and then Biggie Shack comes out of nowhere with the belt, like, I'm Biggie Shack. He's like,
I heard you got in trouble with me.
All right, here goes Mark Henry.
Yeah, let's see this, dude. This is fucking great. We can't hear it, D.
All right,
Here we
now,
go.
I was told that I had to say hello to Biggie Shack, but I heard that you're more like Baby Shack. Is that true? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, hey, it's a pleasure. Stay out of trouble. Don't take no wooden nickels.
I love the wood nickels, dude. The wood nickels gets me, bro.
No,
that's
so
awesome, bro.
when I told him, hey, I need you to say hi to my friend Biggie Shack, he said Baby Shack at first.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, no, it's Biggie Shack. And then he's like, all right, just let me do my job. And he did that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It was
That
pretty
was
good.
pretty cool.
It was a little short, but it was very good promo skill.
Yeah.
Hey man, you like, you don't want to correct him and stuff like that. He's the man that hands out the pain, the Hall of Pain.
yeah.
So he like,
Yeah, you can't argue with him now. You look too big.
No, don't get it twisted. I run into Mark Henry. I'm gonna give him a little promo myself, but ain't nobody afraid of nobody, Mark.
Oh
Hey,
man.
maybe he'll be at
Crush my
MegaCon.
face with the pinch of his fingers, dude. That dude's strong as fuck.
Yeah, no, he was super friendly though. And
Yeah, I like that.
Christian was standing right next to him too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about him, dude? I saw him. He could actually dunk.
Who, Christian?
No, Mark Henry.
Oh,
Yeah, Mark Henry threw down in a dunk contest once. I was shocked.
wow.
Yeah,
That's a big guy to be
that's an athletic dude. Yeah, bro.
off the ground.
Yeah, that's what I said. You could lift 700 pounds and dunk. Oh my god.
Whoa, how'd we do with the signing, Jeff?
Not bad. I got like 2 books, and then I got some other books from my box from the side shop.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so that's the first issue of Glare #1.
Yeah.
Not bad. I got.
No, you good. We see the boobs.
Yeah, that's all we need to see.
See the buns and boobs.
Well, next is butt chat.
Oh yeah,
Oops.
There you go.
there's some cheeks.
Yeah, Perillo's first works. This one.
Yeah, the Voto Circle. That's nice.
Yeah. And then I got the Bill McKee book. Then I got this from Bill McKee. So.
There you go. Naughty schoolgirl.
Yeah, she likes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and then I got stickers and stuff like that. So.
She likes it.
More for Biggie. Boobs.
All right, there you go.
Woo!
Damn, that's a lot of motorboating there, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, and it's limited to 3 copies. So.
Unlimited titty action.
Yep.
That's pretty much all I got. That's pretty much all I got at the signing.
Yo, I was thinking, man, we should put like get a big Mylar bag and put our girls in them. Like I put Melody Omania in a Mylar and put it around her ass.
Oh my gosh.
No, so my wife she's not feeling very well right now. In about, like, I don't know, it was probably about an hour and a half ago. She sends me a text. She's upstairs. She goes, "I have an annoying request." And I'm like, oh, fuck. And she's like, "Can you grab blankets and then clothespins and put blankets up on all the windows so it's dark in here?"
Oh. That's how my
Man,
girl
that-
is, dude. They love their
Gee,
sleep.
that
dude.
sounds just like my wife. Exactly. If there's one little light on, and then like if she
Yeah.
left the TV box on or something, is there any way you'll get up, go over there, and put something over that? I'm like, how do you see that with your eyes closed? Just close your damn eyes.
But here's the deal, though. When I'm not feeling good, she takes really good care of me. So
Exactly. I had to go get Slurpees before I came on the show, D.
Yeah.
2 of them from my daughter and her. They're both sick in there. I told them, stay away from me.
yeah,
Feeling good.
Mm.
Don't give me the germs.
get like a broom or something, and just like you can keep them at a distance. You know, just
Yeah.
keep jabbing at them.
I had napkins when I handed the Slurpees to him. I said, only touch the napkins. Don't touch my hands at all.
Oh.
Yo, Big Puff, dude. I'm
Or
gonna
Air asked me what it was.
What happened?
Yeah.
I said Air Spider asked me where I didn't pick up no Vampy because I didn't like his Vampy, man. I really don't like his Vampies, man. They're a little too cartoonish for me.
Okay.
Too cartoonish. You like it
Yeah.
look realistic.
Not only that, man, but the Vampy that he had over there didn't look like it made funny face. You know what I mean? The face looked funny.
What,
You
co-
looked
what
at her
shop did you
face?
go to, Jeff?
Huh? Yancey
shop?
Street.
Oh, you went.
Yes.
Okay. No wonder you didn't holler at me. You know I don't go way out there. That's 100 miles.
Yeah.
I could go to Sean's house from here and beat myself to go all the way out to Yancey.
Yeah. They got some good books out here, man. They got some Conans out here, like Javi would like. I've seen some Conans out here.
They didn't have no Vampy magazines for you?
They had Vampy magazines, but they didn't have the ones I needed.
Yeah, man.
But he-
That movie is pretty good, man. Sean with Kevin Garnett and Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems. It's pretty good, man. I liked it.
When I saw the commercials, I didn't know whether or not I should take it seriously.
I didn't know what to think either till I watched him. Man, he's all hyper all over the place in that movie, but man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
KG gonna be KG, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, KG was like, I can't tell you that, man, because the movie is, you can't tell anything in that kind of movie. It's pretty good, though.
What's the movie called?
Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, and it's got Kevin Garnett in it.
Sounds dope, dude.
He's a jeweler. He's a jeweler dealer and deals in diamonds and watches and stuff.
Oh, okay. Like Adam Sandler is.
Yeah, Adam Sandler is. He's a little more serious in this one, you know. He wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
tries
dude,
to be a little funny, but he's not supposed to be.
Biggie Shaq, you about ready to be out?
Yeah, I gotta tend to the household, dude. But I appreciate you, Puff, brother. Just a chant, Biggie Shaq, man, signing out, brother. Greatest folks in the world down there in Florida, brother. Love y'all, man.
Later, man.
Yeah, man. We'll see you in a couple months, brother.
Yep.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
You met Don Comic Book Junkie? I know he's down there in Tampa.
Is he? I don't think I met him.
Because I know he was there.
Don't know him. You know,
he was there at Tampa Con when we were there, and I remember him.
Yeah, he only goes to Tampa.
Yeah, he replied, "Damn, you guys was there. I would have met y'all." And I was like, "Damn, I forgot about Don is in Tampa."
Yep, I forgot too. And he comes out to Yancey. He comes out here.
Man, that dude's collection is insane.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he's called the Comic Book Junkie.
Yeah.
Man, I know a guy here in Tampa. He's got an insane collection, man. Like he's got vaults and stuff. He's got X-Men 1, Fantastic Four 1. He's got like 5 copies of House of Secrets 92. He's got the highest graded like Tales to Astonish with Groot, number 13. It's like a 9.2. I'm like, how the hell does someone that book is always beat up when I see it? And his ain't.
Yep.
What'd y'all do to Biggie Shaq?
He had to go.
Biggie said he had to tend to some
mania
stuff.
Had to go put some Mylar on that, huh?
He's going to put the Mylar on her, and he'll probably come back live on with
Hey, Bake asked him if he's hitting up MegaCon. He said he might try. Hey, like, hey, MegaCon's gonna be huge, Don. If you come there, it's a wrap. Because we got the junkie with us, man.
Yep. Then that's all the YouTubers.
and of course that's another YouTuber, another Florida guy, and all those Florida guys gonna be there. So it's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want to meet the junkie, man.
Man, everyone's down there in America's Wang going to MegaCon.
Yeah. Yep.
D, how do you make those custom stickers or whatever you do for the books?
Oh, so it's just a word. So what I did was I ordered a comic skin, right? And if you email them, you can ask them for the template that you use that they use to make a custom label, and then you just start adding stuff in. I use a Microsoft Word for that, but
damn. Yeah, I saw some of those labels. They're badass. I would love to have one of them labels on my book. I had a cool clear case that I could have put one on, but I sent it to Matt with Boatwright, so Boatwright's book could be seen from both sides. So I put it in there. Matt's like, man, where did this is a crazy top thing. What is this? You've never seen one. Well, it fits together and it's magnetized on the top. It was pretty badass.
Stone Cold, I would have no problem putting together a label for you and sending it your way. So you we'll chat after this because you said you had some Kevin Garnett cards for me.
Oh yeah, I've had these since we went through the cards that day. Showing when D was saying he loved Kevin Garnett, I was like, man, I know I got me some Kevin Garnett cards. I probably got more. I'll go through more before I send them because man, you can send them suckers in a little box, man. And you know what I mean. You can put as many as you want in there.
Yeah, but when I started making my own labels for the books, like it's just fun trying to, you get the idea from that EGS grading company. It's cool that they let you pick the colors, and I thought that was really cool. But because I'm not actually selling them, I can do things like putting the image, right on there, and
oh my gosh,
getting like the actual using the letters from the title. I put that.
That's cool.
There. Yeah.
That shit looks nice, man. Holy crap.
And then
like
you can't get a better grade than an A+, like
A++.
Hey, that's the only A+ I've ever seen on my report card.
well, this is the other one I made for Big Shaq's Neil Adams book. I'm getting ready to mail this one out to him.
Nice. That Joker image.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, and then you get the Batman logo in there. That comes out blurry. Come on. But yeah, pretty cool.
That's nice.
Read the page quality if you can. Come on.
Just hold it still and
right, almost right there.
All right. There. Oh.
There.
Love to off love pages.
Love to
Signed
off
by
love pages.
Biggie
Love
Shaq.
to off loved pages. Awesome. Oh my God. What would Matt do with that? When you sent that to the boy who had 7 on his 9.8? The pages aren't white, they're loved to off loved.
Hey, the boy who had 7 is opening up in AOK today at 8 p.m. Eastern time for me. So
yes, I saw that in the it's on in my queue thing.
Yeah, that'll be fun. For him, I just had to do something for him. Watching his 12 Days of Christmas, man, that was such a
that was awesome, man.
I needed a holiday boost, and he gave it to me. That was and he didn't send anything to me, but just getting to witness that was
me too. We sent him something, but I mean, I don't care if you send him anything to me, but it just was awesome. Like, I love Metarog's story, man.
Yeah.
And Metarog got that book. I was like, oh my God, he is gonna freaking flip, man.
Yeah.
That whole episode with Metarog and Super Russ was just amazing, man.
Yeah, the one with McD was awesome too, and the one with Soldier and Fuchsia was on there, and then freaking Kavi sends them freaking Lois Lane, and she just opened that up like a couple days ago.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you see people say that they never think they'd ever have that book in their hands, it's and you can give it to them. That's awesome, man. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah,
that's the generosity this community has. The genuine love for each other, that we're willing to give you a major book that you're missing in your collection or something out of gratitude, out of what we love. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, I can't think of any other segment of fandom that does something like that. Like the only thing you'd send someone else is some hate mail or something, and and people here are buying each other major grails and keys, and it's pretty crazy.
Airspire 23 is on fire today.
Yeah.
So 8 o'clock. What do you what we're talking about a AOK from D? Could it be something specialized?
So I'm not. I'll tell you
to get stuff for, man.
Yeah, I can tell you guys when we go off air, but I'm not going to say it on air just in case.
Yes, in case, man. If someone was to pop in, no way.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to show y'all a couple books that I've obtained for a AOK here or there, but not on air, man. Them suckers watch that replay and see that AOK.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Not today.
No, but I can tell you that because he is a hard dude to shop for. He's got a lot of books.
Yes, he does.
I was watching an auction and he made mention about wanting something, and I was like, boom, there we go.
That's exactly how I do it. I'm like, man, didn't have that book, couldn't get that book. And it's like if you wait too long, like the MegaCon is 4 months away. I got to be careful, man. These guys be hopping on books they named and getting them. And then I got the same book. I'll be like, okay, this one's for sale. Let me see what else they want. I'll be selling it on the side.
No, you can just give it to me, man.
Just give any extra AOKs to Sean. He's all good with them. He collects it all.
Yeah, man. We all collectors here.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
If you give me Submariner #1, I'll take it just as to have it. Even if I don't love the character, it's still a Grail book, you know. It's still a great book to have in your collection, and maybe one day if somebody who really loves Submariner, you know, I could hit him up with it. I'm like, hey man, you want it, man? Let's make a deal with it. That's the good thing about it.
That's crazy. You said of all books, that book. All books, that book. It's crazy, man.
I had to admit,
all books in the world you could have named. You named that book.
Hey, you never know, man. So it might just fall in your lap, and even if you don't like the character, I'm not gonna pass it up.
Exactly. Like I'm not a big DC guy, as everybody else is, but man, a Batman covers and the Red Hood, their covers are just fire, dude. I don't care. It doesn't matter if you like the stories or not. Those covers are awesome. Like, look at this cover right here. I got of all ones I got laying here. This Batman cover. Who's not gonna like that?
Nice. What issue is that?
I don't know what issue it is because it does. You know, it's a Virgin variant one, but it's a Tyler Kirkman cover.
So it has to be.
He's putting a squeeze on Batman who laughs.
It's a Grim Knight. It's the Grim Knight one.
I think a Grim one.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
Tyler Kirkman's pretty dope.
Oh,
yeah, he's
man.
good.
Yeah, he's good. There's so many good artists right now that.
Look at this beauty.
Oh yeah.
I just saw a graded copy in there.
I had that for a little bit, but I gave that one to Boatwright because he's a big Daredevil guy.
This is one of my favorite books right here. Look at this.
Ooh, Dark Claw.
Yeah.
See that cover? Like if I would see that, I would buy that book not knowing anything going, the cover's just awesome, man. I'm buying it. You know?
I remember that was the mashup. What was it?
The Amalgam Universe.
Yeah, the Agmali. I remember that.
Heroes are cool. Movie cover poster or comic.
Just going around, Amalgam might be coming back.
Man, I doubt it. Back when Marvel and DC first did that, they were Marvel and DC Comics. You know, they're just two comic book companies. Now,
that's it.
Now it's AT&T and Disney.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do
it. They're too big a company to. Don't get me wrong. It would be amazing to see, and it's what I hope and pray for. But
I miss those. I miss those crossovers though.
Yeah, no, the crossovers were phenomenal.
I got the Teen Titans and X-Men.
Yeah,
that was awesome. The JLA Avengers.
This one.
Yeah, that's the one that you got.
Yeah, that's the one my wife got me signed by Press. She got me a set of them. That was pretty sweet, man.
You need to find number 4.
Look how good that cover is, man.
Is number 4 the one with Superman?
Yeah, number 4.
Holding the shield in Monia.
Yes.
That's crazy. You guys just talked about that, and those are the books she got me for Christmas.
That is my favorite comic book cover. Period. That Superman holding Thor.
I know, and look at the shield.
Yeah.
I think Javi used this cover.
I think he did. It could have been him or somebody else, but I remember seeing that cover. I was like, yeah, that wins. That wins.
I said, I'm voting for that cover no matter what. You can't beat that cover. Superman, Captain America shield, and a Thor hammer. Who's going to beat that shit? Nobody.
Yep, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap right there. It's all over.
That was a great cover, man.
Yeah, I got that in a 9.8 CGC. That's just one of my favorite books.
Yeah, that's definitely another freaking DC book that's.
Man, you see how many comics Don Comic Book Junkie has?
Yeah. Good Lord.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point here where we're coming up here pretty soon. I don't know what day I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do like an auction on my channel where all I'm charging you for is the shipping. And I'm just going to fill up the box with books.
You want to just get some stuff to some people you like and not charge them, huh?
Yeah, just I don't want to nickel and dime for a dollar here and a dollar there, and I have no problem with people that do that, but I'm not going to do it. Like I'd rather just like, hey, it's $15 shipped, the box is full. Hope you find something in there you like.
Yeah, everybody has different ways of how they do their auctions,
Yeah.
and it's all good. I like people who does auctions in a different way. Either different starting price point or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be nice to see another different way of how you do your auctions, D.
Well, mine wouldn't be for profit though. Mine would just be to cover the shipping costs.
Yeah. So if you got 8 to 10 books, it'd be $10 to ship it to you.
Well, I was thinking about doing like the
all the large box,
the really deep box where it's like $15, and then you just fill it up with like 50 books and you send it out. Like that's
that's
awesome. What I'm thinking about doing. So
I'm gonna be in that auction.
Hey,
I'll prepay for that auction.
I've already sniped all the keys out of those boxes that'll be going out. So
that's all right. There's always some great covers in there though.
Yep.
And all them old books had some great covers.
Oh yeah, man.
I've said this numerous times, where it's the old comic covers from the Silver Age, Bronze Age, and even the Copper Age in the 80s. Their covers had a story on its own. Like you knew that majority of the time, what you see on the cover is what you're going to see inside the book.
Yeah, like this one. You knew Blade was going to be in there. Oh,
got highlighted.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, bro. I'm here in Port St. Lucie.
Ooh.
You made it.
Dude, I just came back from a shop, man. I expected to go for a little while. I was there like for 3 hours talking to the guy.
That happens.
What did you
say? Is that D-Runk?
Yeah, that's
yes,
D-Runk.
that's D-Runk. D-Man.
I'm on my phone, so it's a little hard, man. I can barely see it. Oh shit! Okay, no, back off, back off, big dog, back off. How you guys doing?
Doing great, man. We had Jeff in here for a little bit. He kept popping in and out.
We had Biggie for a little bit.
Biggie Shack was here.
Nice. Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
So while you here, what's your plans for 2020 in terms of your wish list, people you want to meet, and what you got ready for 2020?
I hope it's a quiet year. As far as books, dude, nothing. I think I've reached my goals. Whatever nice books come across my way that I might not have, but I'm really gonna take it easy. My pull list, I'm going back to the indies more, reading that kind of stuff. I'm going away from Marvel again. And as far as meeting people, man, I can't wait to meet all you guys meet up with you guys. I'm really looking forward to MegaCon, dude.
Biggie Shack,
I can't wait to meet everybody, man.
Snake.
You know who I'm dying to meet? I'm dying to meet Little 90. That's who I'm dying to meet.
Yeah, Little 90.
I'm dying to meet.
In February. I've already got them toys. I've already started off putting them in the right direction.
Dude, I already know, man. You show me some of the stuff. You're nuts,
I already sent it to Chad, a Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
Got a little Land Cruiser and a Boba Fett doll with all the guns.
Little 90,
how cool is that, bro?
Little 90's gonna have like 30 uncles,
Oh my god. Little 90's gonna be going to school going, yeah, man, I already got that. I got that.
He'll be well informed of all the comic info before he even reached 3rd grade.
Oh, dude, that kid's gonna be freaking. He's gonna be gifted.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, remember when I sent the Land Speeder? Big 90 said, "This might not be for Little 90. This might be for Big 90." Yeah, man.
Here's the other book that Kavi sent me in the AOK.
Sorry, guys, I hit the wrong button.
Oh
That's all
man.
good. This is the first solo Zatanna story.
Nice.
Golly,
Yeah.
man, that's a sweet looking book too.
And there's another Neil Adams cover.
Yeah. I had that at one time. I don't remember what I traded that for some stuff.
LL Cool J gets them every time.
Yeah, Lil.
Hey D, man, I saw that AOK
Yeah,
from
Hy-Vee is gonna try to
NYC,
close down.
man. That was amazing.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy, man. He went above and beyond for sure.
Crazy, man.
Hey, so we got Gray Man in the chat asking where St. Lucie is.
Port St. Lucie is
I can't hear
East Coast. East Coast. It's a little bit up from West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay, so
It's north of me, but south of Sean and those dudes.
Okay.
I think the
Real nice
furthest I've
little
been
town.
down- the furthest I've been down outside of Miami was West Palm Beach.
Yeah,
It's
It's
a
a-
nice place.
yeah, it's real nice, man. It's my friend. We're up here because it's my friend's wife's birthday. We're gonna go out tonight, and we just came to celebrate like a kind of Christmas, New Year's, her birthday, everything rolled up into one.
Cool, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna be going out to a club or something tonight. I'm not sure, man. So we played dominoes until the wee hours last night and ate ribs and a lot of good stuff.
So you said you just got back from a shop. You got anything with you?
No, I got
You
it in
did
the car. I got it in the car. I'm glad it's Christmas time and I'm a little short on funds and I didn't have no cash. But dude, I've been talking to the guy for like the last 3 hours. He had a Evil Ernie #1, a Chew #1. That's the one that I was really that you never see that book. And he had a lot. The shop was in total disarray, but dude, he had some bangers, man.
Nice.
He had some big books, but no, I didn't pull the trigger on nothing big. I bought a local artist book that he had there. So I bought that book kind of like to support that guy. It's real nice. It's like an indie book. And he gave me a nice little sketch of Colossus because he asked me who was my favorite. And I said Colossus, dude. And he had like a local artist, like a stack of headshots from a local artist, man. He gave me one of those. Real nice guy, man. It's called Big Dogs. Big Dogs Comics in Port St. Lucie. Real cool. Real cool.
Nice.
I've been
Awesome,
talking
bro.
for 3 hours, dude. I'm kind of like on a little high because I've just been talking comic books and stuff. And I don't know. I just got to relax.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
there's some shops you go into and they don't talk to you at all. They're just mad that they're at work but when you go to a place where they're happy to talk about comic books, it makes the experience more fun, whether or not you even bought anything.
Dude, totally. I was not expecting that when I walked in. And the guy, it's an older guy, and he actually has 2 storefronts. So he was in the gaming side. So he had to lock that door and come with me to the comic book shop. And we just talked for, dude, 2 to 3 hours. We've just been talking comic books, man. So
yeah.
cool. It's like you say, sometimes you walk in and they don't even acknowledge you. And
Hey,
this guy did not stop talking, man. It was awesome. Real good conversation.
You get them to subscribe to the High Libre Lucha.
No, I don't know. I did it because I don't think he's on YouTube or anything, but I did mention it. And I showed him like a little tour of my room because we were talking about stuff, prints and all that. And I wanted to show him my room. But super nice guy. But hey, I do want to say I am sitting right at 400, dude. I'm so happy. That was so cool.
Oh, man.
Awesome,
Yeah,
man.
I never expected that crap, man. That's crazy. It's so nice, right?
Well,
Oh,
you shoot
yeah.
me a couple of dollars, I'll go ahead and subscribe.
Shut up, fool. You're a fool.
Man,
But
I've been
you know,
watching your videos since Jump Street, since I seen you come on. I used to love those videos. You didn't show your face, but you always had some banger books. I said, damn.
Yeah, now I started showing my face, and I started showing my face and it went to hell, right, Steve? Is that what you're trying to say?
But I'm just talking about the early ones. No, I didn't go to hell. I still watch all of them.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all y'all.
You know how it is when you get into those conversations at the comic shop with the store owner and manager and stuff. It's always refreshing, you know, because you love to talk to the store owner. You get to talk about comics. You get to talk about things you like. You know, he even give you tidbits on his order process, you know, and how he handles his business and stuff. That's where you hear the Diamond horror stories of dealing with them. And it's always great when I go to my shop and I talk to Al or I talk to Juan, and you know, I get news tidbits. Like when Juan was telling me that MegaCon is going to take place during the Diamond Summit right here in Orlando.
Wow.
So I can imagine the amount of creators that they're going to have crossover with MegaCon. So that was a amazing piece of news that I heard. So that should be awesome.
Big.
Yeah.
No, it's totally, man. I'm telling you, I did not expect to go to that shop. I thought I was going to be there in and out, maybe 15 minutes. And I went in at 12 and I got home 10 minutes ago. I mean, to my friend's house. Yeah. Dude, I was there 3 hours close to it. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, when I go to Urban Legends, I do the same thing. I talk to him the whole time about comics. He shows me everything. And I always buy something because I want to support his shop. I want to make sure he stays open. You know, so them kind of guys I always buy something from. But they're, like D said, they don't talk to you, look at you, or nothing. It's hit or miss if I buy anything.
Yeah, dude, I walk right out, or I don't feel bad about like what I didn't buy. I spent I think $30, right? But I can't wait to come back already because I'm gonna come with cash on hand because that's what talks, and I can't wait to come back, man. The guy knows my name. He was calling me by name by the time I left, and his name's Joel. And dude, just really, totally unexpected, man. I did not expect that at that shop, and it was amazing. It was amazing time. Crazy.
I want to shout out Beulah in the chat.
Beulah.
I thought the show he did last night with Sleepy Reader, Bob, and Sam Tangle-Webb was awesome. You know, that round table discussion about the year of 2019. I love watching round table discussions, guys just together, sitting there talking comics. You know, it's always a great thing to see. And, he said if they're going to do that at least once a month or something like that, I'll be down for it. That was a great episode.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, definitely go check it out, man.
Yeah, for sure, I will.
They recapped all of 2019, the news and all the Marvel, DC, and Image independents. It was real good.
Okay.
Bro, did you see the end of Mandalorian?
No, man. I've only seen the first 2 episodes. I might be watching it, hopefully, because I think they got Disney Plus, because I don't have Disney Plus. Is it good?
Man.
The last episode was amazing.
8. Trust me, my wife's watched all 8. She don't watch that stuff. She's like, this is pretty damn good.
Dude, I want to watch it.
Definitely, if you're there, binge watch it while you're there, man.
Yeah, binge watch it if you get.
I'm gonna try, but the bowl games are about to start, and my buddy's a freaking huge college football fan, and the game starts now at 4, so I gotta see if I'll be able to. But they got Disney Plus, so I think I might go up to his son's room and watch them.
Yeah, just like borrow their iPad or something. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it because I saw the first 2 and they were amazing, so I can't wait.
Yeah, they're good, man. The last one was real good, man.
Yeah, the last 2 episodes were top notch.
The other show that people need to be on was Watchmen.
Yeah, I watched the first one of Watchmen. I got to catch up with that. That's I'll throw on here shortly.
Keep going with Watchmen. It gets so much better. It just goes up like that.
Yeah. So this one was pretty good. The first one was pretty good. It's crazy.
I gotta check that out.
The show that I'm watching, it's not. Has anybody seen The Marvelous Miss Maisel?
Yeah.
Dude, that show's great.
Who's in that one?
Dude, I don't know, man, but that show, it's on Amazon. It is so good, bro. It's not comic book related, but I love that show. That's what I'm binging with that with my wife, and that's amazing.
Awesome. I haven't heard of that.
The one I got my wife to watch with me too was Umbrella Academy. She watched all those with me.
Bro, Umbrella Academy is fire. That is so good.
Yeah, I
She
love
watched
that.
The Boys. I got her to watch The Boys with me too. She's seen that.
My wife
But
won't see any of
I
that.
binge watch them, man. Like, like Stranger Things. Like, I binge watch every one of them as long as I can. Don't get too tired.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I watched all of The Witcher, and that was
that
great.
good?
That's another one I've been hearing good things about. The Witcher.
Yeah, I enjoyed The Witcher.
What is that based on, Sean?
It's based on the book and the video game. I know it more for the video game, but it's like magic based and sword, and it's really good. It's like you're dealing with a man who's becoming the Witcher, and you got dragons in it, elves, and all that. It's really good. I definitely recommend it. It's only 8 episodes.
And what's that on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I'll catch it.
Superman's in it.
No, he's not.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, the actor that played Superman, Henry
Yeah,
Cavill.
Okay. Stop pulling my leg, D.
Hey, I love Henry Cavill Superman. So.
Oh, dude, he's my daughter's favorite.
Yeah,
She always says he's the perfect looking man.
My wife
when
likes
he
him too.
choked Batman, when he said, "I remember you" when he had him.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Because he's believable, He was believable. That's it.
The only thing I didn't like about Cavill's Superman was that he was darker than Batman. And in terms of,
He was
No, he
evil,
wasn't.
man. He was mad.
he was darker than Batman. Like Batman is dark, but then Superman was having scowl faces just as much as Batman.
Batman murdered 18 people in the movie Batman v Superman.
I'm not talking about Batman murder because Batman that was kind of messed up. That was kind of messed up.
Super dark for Batman.
But what I'm talking about is that whereas Batman is dark, Superman felt just as dark in terms of his facial expressions and him never smiling and stuff. I'm like, that's not Superman for me. Like, Superman is supposed to be the light to Batman's dark. And
they wrote the movie incorrectly. I do not associate the writing with the performance, and I think Henry Cavill did a great job with the script he had to read off of. So that's
I like those movies.
Yeah,
but I agree with you, Sean. It was dark.
He was mad. He was freaking mad all the time.
Like the whole thing where Batman and Superman, encounter each other for the fight. Superman almost felt like, I'm ready to just kick your ass, and he was doing it with an angry look on his face, as opposed to swat Batman away, and
Batman killed him.
Batman can't kill shit, man.
Well, he killed him for a little bit. You know what I mean? He
can't. When it comes to Superman, unless he throws kryptonite in his face, he's not gonna beat Superman. Straight up. The kryptonite in the suit was the only reason why he had the chance against Superman.
Hey, that was a Jeopardy question last night, Sean. My wife with me were playing, and of course, I did get that one. only one I got. She was getting all the hard ones.
No, I enjoyed the Batman v Superman movie until the scene where he started chasing after the truck that had the kryptonite, and he's in the Batmobile, and he's literally
killing people.
Shooting. Yeah, he literally kills 18 people in that movie, and at one point you see Batman hold a gun in his hand and pull the trigger. Like read a fucking comic book before you make the movie, dude. Like, I'm open to all the different artistic liberties you want to take with but Batman doesn't shoot guns. He doesn't kill people, man.
No.
Yeah.
I think we hit a nerve with George.
Yeah, dude. I walked out of that movie furious over that. And I love Ben Affleck playing Batman. Like, I thought he did a great job with the script that he had. Ben Affleck looked great. You know, I
The
thought it was-
the best scene in that movie is when he went to save Superman's mom.
yeah, he killed
That
5 people
whole-
in that warehouse.
Yeah, but that whole fight sequence almost felt that fight sequence felt like it was straight out of the Arkham games.
Hold
It
on,
really
man.
did.
Hold on. Time out. George has a body count of everybody Batman's killed. He killed that kid, that dog, that cat, 3 fights.
Hey, there's a great video on YouTube.
He turned into the Punisher.
Yeah, no, there's a great video on YouTube where it shows the body count of
Yeah,
Batman.
I seen that.
And dude, it just ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, George is like, yep. You got okay. You're on point.
Yeah, you missed
You
3 of
missed
them.
one.
But
Oh,
people
man.
tend to forget that Batman did kill some people in the Tim Burton movie.
No, I didn't forget about that.
Yeah. I know you didn't, but I'm saying most people forget. Like, I remember that Batman did kill some
Yeah, no, he
goons in
killed
that
that
movie.
dude up on the bell tower. He rang his head up on the bell and dropped him.
Yep.
He let the Joker just fall to his death at the end of that movie. You go to Batman Returns. He puts a stick of dynamite on a dude's chest, like, and then spirals at him. Like, it was just so.
So that's why when people talk about, I hate what they did with Batman and Batman v Superman, I'd rather watch the Tim Burton. I'm like, Tim Burton had Batman killed in that one too, right?
Yeah, no. And here's the crazy thing, all right? So I'm a bigger Superman fan than I am a Batman fan. I love them both. But I had no problem with Superman killing at the end of Man of Steel. And I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that scene did not bother me. I don't know. It was weird.
And why do you think that?
Because I don't know. Just I think in that situation, Superman would have done that. He's not going to let a family die. Like if he doesn't want to kill, he didn't. And he after he did it, he was mortified. You saw the anguish on his face of what he had done, but he wasn't going to let an innocent family get, heat vision to death. So yeah, he that's a neck break.
What was the movie with the that little kid that came Brightburn?
Brightburn.
Christ, did you guys see Brightburn?
Yes,
I did.
You didn't see it?
Yeah, I saw it. That
Oh,
shit's
you saw
graphic as hell.
Hey, that
Yeah,
little,
it is.
hey, that little kid said, "Am I supposed to care?"
Yeah.
He's freaking evil, dude.
No, when he
But
took
he
care of
said
his
your uncle's
uncle,
missing, and
yeah, his uncle's missing the lower half of his face is what's missing.
Oh, in
Yeah, that
the
was
truck?
yeah,
Yeah.
he,
In the
yeah, he-
truck?
yeah, he got
Dude, that was nasty, bro.
It was terrible,
That was
dude.
fucking
He tore his
disgusting.
whole freaking chin off.
Oh,
Yeah, bro. That shit was disgusting, bro.
I remember who was it? Rod and them were talking about that movie with I think it was Papa Dot or whatever. The girl
Papa Doc.
Yeah,
Doc.
she was like, she goes, "It's pretty gory," and then Edwin the Jabroni's like, "Man, I don't like gory stuff." She goes, "You won't like this one then."
Yeah, no.
And I said, "I don't like gory stuff either, but I'm going to see it, man." They got me intrigued over them just talking about it, made me go see it. I went and saw it the next day.
Yeah, dude. It was good. I enjoyed it.
He's evil as hell, bro. That little dude's
Yeah.
evil, and it ain't over. There's gonna be another one.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. I liked it, dude. I enjoyed it.
Hey, when he grabbed the little girl's hand,
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
he crushed.
crushed her.
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
hand. Remember, he crushed her hand. He's a fucking little mean dude, man.
I do that
What's up,
shit
Big?
all the time.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go hang with my friends, man, and my phone's about to die.
All right, peace out, man.
NWO.
Yeah.
Happy New Year if we don't talk, but I got a feeling we will. Be good, guys.
All right.
There's unboxing at 8. D's got something for Matt. It's gonna be a good one.
Oh, I'll catch it on the replay. We're probably gonna be out.
Cancel
So be
the
good.
plans. 8:00. See you there.
8 o'clock.
Later,
this day.
guys.
We'll see you there
Later,
at the
Hialeah.
dinner table. Thank you.
All right, be good.
See you.
But yeah, that was like my biggest gripe with Batman v Superman. It was just like both characters were dark, and I was like, I need
Yeah, because
Superman.
that's not how they are in the comics. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
Batman don't
They're-
kill,
they're
but he's
there
still
to
a
save
dark
the day.
character. Superman shouldn't be scowling and looking like he's always angry. Like that, I prefer to watch the Batman Superman animated movie that they did when the Superman series was out back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Because that's how I liked the contrast with the two characters, you know.
Do you not remember Superman telling when they locked Lois Lane up, he's like, "Yeah, that's what you get." In one of the comics you had her locked up. Yeah, you criminal.
You disease maniac.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was my biggest gripe with BVS. Yeah,
But-
Batman killing people and Superman just dark as hell.
Well,
And some people liked that, and I don't mind that. You know, if you liked that iteration of Superman, that's fine. But because I grew up watching Christopher Reeve being Superman, like that's the Superman I gravitate to, because you know he's supposed to be this iconic character that everybody loves.
Well, the take they were going for, and it's a different one. It's not the Superman we all know and love, but they're trying to look at it from the perspective of what happens if Superman is dropped into our realistic world. And it would be on every news station. Everyone would be debating whether it's good or bad.
Exactly the way it is right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And that on a person like Superman, who is truly just trying to save lives and be the best, you know, being he can be, that would weigh on him. And that's where you could see it affecting him is, you know, he saves all these lives, and then, you know, all he can do is see 24-hour news coverage about why he shouldn't be there. So I could see why it would put him in a dark place, but yeah, but then did they even have to write the movie that way? Like that's the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole shoehorning of Doomsday in there.
Yeah.
Like I felt like because we didn't get the Man of Steel 2, we could have seen Superman continue to develop his relationship with the people.
Yeah. No, Batman v Superman shouldn't have happened. That
it shouldn't have happened.
That was
Like,
a rush to make a Justice League movie. And they should have done the long game where they did, you know, 12 movies before they did the first Justice League movie. That would have been perfect, but yeah.
Well, and did you guys said you watched The Boys, right?
Yeah.
Well, remember when he flew up in the plane and then he just Jesus, man. I was like, come on, man. She's like, well, you can take him down. I'm not going to waste all that time. He just let the whole freaking plane crash. Like, what? Come on, man. He's supposed to be a good guy.
Well, they're like anti-heroes.
Yeah, I know. You know, but the people on the plane didn't think it was going to be that way, did they?
Yeah, no, the plane's starting to crash down. All of a sudden, you see Superman jump in the plane. You know you're going to be okay, and then he goes, "Ugh, that might be kind of tough, guys. I'm out of here."
Yeah, I can't hold the plane up. And she was saying, "Why can't you do this?" I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Superman issues was Action Comics 775. The issue where, you know, Joe Kelly written as a response to the Authority, you know, with the anti-heroes and stuff like that. And Superman was fighting those characters in that book that were
funny about the truth.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite Superman issues because he challenged the notion of, you know, them wanting to be heroes, yet, you know, doing all this devious stuff and not looking like heroes. And that's one of my favorite Superman issues, man.
Yeah, because it's complicated, man.
Yeah, and this is a great single issue read. Like,
yes,
you need a good, you know, a good, deep, well thought out Superman story that's one issue long. It don't get any better than that. They also did an animated movie on that one too.
Yeah, but I prefer the comic.
They did a movie
the
on a book.
Yeah.
Wow, they did a movie on a book.
Yeah.
Think about that. How good of a book does it have to be to do a movie on? It must be awful good.
And the thing about it, like Dee said, it's a single issue story. It's a double size issue, so it had more pages.
Yeah,
but
but
it's a single issue story.
You know, but nowadays they want to do them on, you know, these big runs, like, you know.
Yeah, like now if if that story was done today, that would have been like a 5-part storyline.
Yeah, no, it was beautifully written, and it just it talks about the difference between a superhero like Superman that doesn't waver. You know, he is who he is, versus heroes that are willing to cross the line. And
Yeah.
it is one of the top 5 Superman stories ever.
Yeah, I love that story.
Yeah.
I haven't read it, but now it's really gonna have to be read. I'm gonna have to get that one. 775
Yeah, Action Comics.
Action Son.
Write it down.
Oh yeah, because I'll be thinking about I'll remember, and then I'll be like, the hell number was that? Was that detective? What was it?
That's on your wish list now.
Yeah. If it's a really good story, then I'll really, really like the book. Because when I read God Country, I didn't have any books, and then I was like, I like to have this series. It's a good series. I got a trade I can read, but I've got number 1 and number 4. I gotta fill in a couple, 2 and 3. I think that goes up to 6. I need to get those couple books, but did I show you this book, Sean?
Oh.
Strictly cover by.
Oh yeah.
You know what? There was an issue in that run, in that Death in the Family run, where Robin encountered the Joker and was captured by him, and I think it was Batman and Robin, where Joker had that mask on upside down, and the mask was so rotten, maggots and flies was flying around it, and the way Patrick Gleason drew it was like you just want to vomit with the way Joker was playing with that mask.
He's drawing it right, huh?
I love Patrick Gleason. He was the artist for most of the Superman Rebirth books, and he can draw horror like you were talking about with maggots creeping out of a mask, and he can also draw hope really well. He's a fantastic artist.
Yeah, and I enjoyed his run on Batman and Robin.
Yep.
And he even did some issues with Tomasi on Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah. No, I love Tomasi too. His writing is
like those two go hand to hand. That's why that Superman run was so good.
Yeah, no, that was I have every issue of the Superman Rebirth just because it was a great read all the way through.
Yeah, it was a couple of hiccups here and there, but for the majority of the part, that series was really solid. I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed some parts of Action Comics with Dan Jurgens.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they announced Bendis taking over both titles, I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was done. And as a Superman fan, I didn't want to drop Superman, but because I wasn't too big on Bendis, I didn't want to jump on it.
I did the first 10 issues with Bendis, but you made the right call. It was terrible.
Yeah, because he did the Man of Steel miniseries before that, and then he did both. I was like, why is he doing both Superman books?
Yeah.
And in that new movie with Uncut Gems with Kevin Garnett's in, he's with the Celtics.
Yeah, I know.
He's with the Celtics, but it shows so much footage of the games and stuff. It's awesome.
Hell yeah,
of the real games, and they incorporate some stuff with it. It's pretty freaking cool how they do it, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, right out of high school, this dude comes right out of high school, and you know how those guys, they're 50-50 at best to do good.
Yeah. This
dude was just great from Jump Street.
Not only that, but I got to watch every game because I was a huge NBA fan, and I watched every game he played as a Timberwolf, and that I never saw someone try so hard every night.
Yeah, that's all I ask for is effort, man, and if you care about winning and losing. Every one of these cards, though, D is in a Timberwolves uniform.
Hey, but when he went to Boston, I was a Boston Celtics.
Exactly. When you're a fan of someone and you really like someone, it doesn't really matter where they're at. You're like, I'm rooting for this guy regardless.
Like, being in Minnesota, we don't get a lot of championships up here. But for me, when the Celtics won the championship, my team won the title that year. So
yeah, I was rooting for them that year. All them guys, Pierce and all them were on the team, man. They went through a lot. It was just a that was just a good ass team, man.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of the Celtics. I wish they came to the Knicks, but we so bad that nobody wants to come to us, man.
Hey, Sean's wishing all those guys to come to the Knicks, and I don't understand it because the Knicks are. It seems like should be able to get all the real good players because of the money. They got money. It's not like they don't have money.
Well, they can afford it financially, but they make really bad signings.
Exactly.
That cripple them for years. Like Joakim Noah, they signed him a few years ago. And
he was done by that point.
Yeah, and they signed him in every NBA contract is guaranteed. So, you sign him to a 3-year, $40 million deal. Like,
yeah, the financial can ruin a team, man. If you don't
management too. Management can ruin it too, man.
Listen, Sean, the Rays have no money. When I tell you no money, they got the least money in the league. And those guys make the greatest decisions you ever. If they had money, we would have all kind of championships in Tampa from the Rays because them guys are smart, man. They trade guys off right when they're looking good and they're starting to see them kind of fall off a little bit. They get rid of them and get 2 new guys in that are, and everyone's like, man, that was a great deal for the Rays. I was like, these guys are good, man. They got no money to pay these guys. They can barely keep them a year or 2.
The only thing I got to hang my hat on over the last 2 decades of New York is my Giants beating the Tom Brady and the Patriots.
You talking about the catch on the head, man.
Catch on the head, the helmet catch.
I mean, God almighty.
And I was driving, listening to the game on the radio, driving to work. Boy, I damn near got into an accident with that.
When he caught that, they had Eli sacked on top of that. It was like God spun him out of that, and then he throws that up, and that catch, man, was crazy, dude. It's straight crazy.
They could do that. They could do that again 100 times.
100 times, and it's no way.
Yeah.
He had Rodney Harrison all over him.
All over him.
A Hall of Famer.
Yeah, like
right on him.
You do that 100 other times. 90 times he's going to get sacked, and the other 10 it's going to get picked off.
Yeah, and that time it was a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But he won 2. And I know you got to see him play, his last couple games, didn't you, Sean? You see his last couple games Eli played?
Yeah, sadly. I've seen him, and look, he did what he had to do. He won the 2 Super Bowls, and while Eli's not the greatest quarterback, he was serviceable, and when the time was right, he risen up. Because I remember that championship game against the 49ers, and the 49ers were beating the dog shit out of him. But he held his own. He stood up, man. He's like, I'm gonna make the throws that win this game. And,
I was at the game, Sean, when they had to play Tampa Bay in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah,
And the Giants were the 6th seed.
Yeah.
And they had to come here, and I was like, they're hot, man. I would rather have not played them right now because they were coming into the playoffs hot, and it went all the way to the Super Bowl, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the year they went.
And nothing was more better than beating the Cowboys because I despise the Cowboys, man.
You talking about America's team like that, Sean?
I despise America's team. Ain't nothing worse than them bandwagon fans that jumped on them in the 90s and then they say they've been diehard Cowboy fans. I'm like, stop it, man.
My least favorite team is the Seahawks.
Oh, you hate the Seahawks.
My sister is from San Francisco. One of my sisters, she calls them the Sea Chickens. She hates the Seahawks with passion. She says, "I don't care if we go 1 in 100 as long as that one wins against the Seattle Seahawks." She hates them.
If I was the team bus driver and I was driving them from the hotel to the stadium, I would sacrifice myself and drive off.
And he's mad at Superman for killing 17 people, but he just drove a bus full of 50 kids off the cliff.
I knew as soon as he said, if I was their driver, I was like, I know where you're going with this. It's funny. I like the Pete Carroll Seahawks because of their defense. I'm a big fan of top tier defensive players. But boy, what the hell was he thinking on that damn pass in the Super Bowl against the Patriots?
Nothing made me happier.
I know you was
worst-
cheering for that, but I can't cheer for somebody losing to the Patriots. I can't stand the Patriots.
Yeah, no, I'm a diehard Vikings fan, Minnesota.
Sorry for you, man. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, no, it's never good.
I was when they had the purple people eaters way back.
Yep.
You probably weren't even born.
I was not born yet, but yeah,
Alan Page, Carl Eller,
yeah,
Jim Marshall, those guys were hell on wheels, and they had Fran Tarkington.
yeah.
And Chuck Foreman was the running back. I loved them. I couldn't watch them. My mom and dad were Cleveland Browns fans, and they would kick me out of the house because I'd be rooting for Minnesota, and they were good. They beat the hell out of the Browns.
Yeah, no, but so normally, you're a Viking fan, you don't like the Packers, and I don't like the Packers, but I'll cheer for Green Bay every day of the week to beat Seattle. Like that. I don't know, something about their attitude.
How did Seattle give you such a bad taste? Because I would never root for the Packers. I'd root for Seattle first.
I don't like.
They would come here and run our stadium.
I don't like Pete Carroll. I don't like the attitude the team has. Like it turns me off. And what I see, like, and I tell people this all the time. Like, I look at a Seattle Seahawk. You're talking about a fake tough guy. Like, you punch anyone on their team in the mouth, they're done.
They just brought back Beast Mode.
Marshawn Lynch, yeah,
because they got
Beast
3
Mode
running backs
right
in 3 weeks. He's got
the hate is strong for the Seahawks when it comes to George, man. The hate is strong.
Hey, when I send these Kevin Garnett cards, I'm gonna look for a Seattle card to throw in there.
He gonna rip it up right there on
I'm gonna
live.
put a note on it. One of D's heroes, and I'm gonna put Marshawn Lynch on there. He's gonna go.
See, Air Spider's got some hate about Kevin Garnett. I guess the Lakers had a handshake deal for Kevin Garnett, and then
he's been going off on that.
Yeah, I would have loved to seen that too with Garnett and Kobe on the same team. That would have been fun.
Yeah, man, that would have been awesome.
That would have been rough on teams right there. Because you're talking about 2 guys that want to win every game.
And it's funny. If Garnett would have went to the Lakers would have won that championship. Because who knows? They probably wouldn't have saw the Celtics.
No, yeah, the Celtics wouldn't have been there if it wasn't. And don't get me wrong, Paul Pierce and Ray Allen were a huge part of that team, but you needed all 3 of them. Hey
man, LeBron can say what he wants. Without Ray Allen, he would have that shot in Miami. Oh my God, that's another one. D, one time out of maybe 100, you make that shot. He caught that ball and shot it.
Well, that's one guy you don't want with the ball in his hands making that shot.
Jesus, man. What, did you not see the
movie? Jesus Shuttlesworth, man.
Yeah.
You don't let Jesus
but at the same time.
When Denzel Washington's your dad, you never miss.
You don't want Jesus Shuttlesworth saving your ass, man. And that's what LeBron did. LeBron missed the shot. Chris Bosh got the rebound and just straight passed it to Ray Allen. And Ray Allen backpedaling. This man backpedaling to the 3-point line.
Yeah, he caught that and shot that in 0.2 seconds, man. He caught and let that go because there was no time on the clock.
And that was the time where I didn't want Miami to win because I was like, I was not a fan of LeBron going there and saying not 1, not 2, not 3,
but 3,
not 4.
not
I was
4,
like, stop it, bro.
5,
you only came out with 2. And you was forcing it.
2, and one of them was because Ray Allen hit that shot.
Yeah. I was like, stop. I was a LeBron fan in Cleveland. Yeah. I liked the LeBron. But as soon as he went to Miami, I was like, come on, bro. You can't have 2 61 seasons, fail to make the finals, and just say, I need help. If you needed help, why didn't you lead your team? Why didn't you get on the players that was on that team? There's no way in hell you win 60 games and not make the finals.
Yeah. No, dude.
Yeah, because he's running the team and he can get any player in he wants.
I just feel like
that kind of pull.
Yeah, if you're a leader, Michael Jordan will not only lead his team, but he's going to make sure everybody is involved. I've watched this man destroy my Knicks time after time again. And I've seen Michael Jordan said, I'm going to make sure my team is involved. And when it's time for me to step up, I'm going to step up and kill the game.
It was nothing funnier than when the Celtics said, yeah, Michael Jordan scored 62 points, but no one else did. they said,
and Michael lost that game.
Yeah,
he lost that game.
Exactly.
And that was a triple overtime game too.
Yeah, he's like, we can't stop him. No, we're not gonna be able to stop him. We just can't let no one else. Know, you had 60 from him, you had 20 from D and 20 from you. You've lost the game. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't let everybody. And that was the Pistons playing against him. He like, we're gonna force everybody else to try and beat us, but we're not gonna let Michael beat us. That's for sure.
All right, so Air Spider here is talking about Kevin McHale. He doesn't have any beef with Garnett. He doesn't like Kevin McHale.
Oh, yeah, McHale was with the Celtics.
Yeah, well, so he was the general manager for the Timberwolves when Garnett got drafted. And there's a man right there that I also hate is Kevin McHale. So he signed an illegal contract with Joe Smith. It was an under-the-table contract, basically stating that we're going to re-sign you at the end of the year and you're not going to look to leave the team. It was completely illegal. And sure enough, the contract got exposed. And the Timberwolves, for this bullshit under-the-table contract, lost 5 years of first-round draft picks.
Yeah, that'll kill your team.
Yeah. So in Garnett's prime, no first-round draft picks for 5 years. God.
And that's when they weren't doing so good. They were in the top 5 almost every year for a good little while.
Yeah.
When they first started.
Hey, my Gray Man right there said Michael Jordan baseball great. I have Michael Jordan's rookie baseball card.
Nice. The only Michael Jordan baseball card I got is a Sports Illustrated for kids card.
Oh, okay.
Ron had no Scottie Pippen. He ain't had no Scottie Pippen, but they had 60-plus wins. I look at it as if you get 60 wins, you're the favorite to get to the finals. There's no excuses for your team to just come up short, especially against Orlando. At that time, Orlando didn't even deserve to be in that finals, and the coach messed that up.
Yeah. See, I don't agree with that Dave Enrique though with no Scottie Pippen. Like, I don't think Scottie Pippen was actually as great as he was made out to be because he was playing with Jordan. I think you take Jordan off that team and Scottie Pippen isn't that good.
They had great role players on that Chicago team. Horace Grant. They had, Robbins rebounding. I mean,
Luke Longley, Steve Kerr.
Yeah, Steve Kerr, spot up shooter. If you leave him alone, he'll kill you. He proved it.
Tony Kukoc.
I think Scottie Pippen had the chance in '94 when they lost to the Knicks in 7 games, and he kind of got upset that Phil drew that play up in Game 6 for Tony Kukoc and not him. That it just completely took him out of the series. Like that Game 7, he didn't perform up to his standard.
Yeah,
and to me, that's what kind of ruined his little singles run. Because if he would have got to the finals and won it, or even lost in 7 and stuff like that, people are like, all right, Scottie can lead his team to the finals without Jordan. But the next year they like, we need Mike back.
Yeah, pretty pleased with Sugar on top. All right, everyone, do me a favor. We can just unsubscribe to Bake the Snake. He is now officially dead to it.
He's banned from MegaCon.
No, he's on the bus with the Seahawks, and I am driving. Bake, I love you, man. I'm just playing.
Yeah, but Bake's right. Pippen was a star. He just wasn't a superstar, but he was. They had to have him to win, man. They needed him. They needed another scoring threat, and he was long. They played good defense, man.
See, Goat knows. Goat could have scored 15 points a night with the 90s Bulls. Just got to get to the free throw line, baby.
Yep.
Hey, but nobody can tell me that Jordan did not shove Byron. Was it?
Yeah, I know you talking about the Utah
Byron
Jazz.
Scott.
But was it Byron Scott?
No, it wasn't Byron Scott. It was,
No,
it was somebody else.
Byron Russell.
Yeah,
Byron Russell. No one can tell me if anybody isn't Michael Jordan that did that don't get called for a foul. I don't care. God have to come down and tell me face to face that it wasn't a foul for me to believe it, because he shoved your boy.
Yeah, with that elbow, man.
Yeah.
Well,
How do you get that wide open?
That's a problem with the NBA, though. They always give, the upper echelon stars favorable calls, and I don't like that either, because if they're that
Foul's
good,
a foul.
if they're that good, they don't need the call.
Do you remember when Shaq came in the league, and they would always say, "Oh, he's not going to get that call because he's a rookie." A foul's a foul. You hanging on the man, or you're hacking the man. It's a foul. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the league or who. All that is just an excuse.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah, I don't even watch the NBA today. To be honest.
No, yeah, I'm done with it.
I have not watched it.
It's one-on-one now. All it is one-on-one match.
Yeah, plus it's all guard play.
Yeah,
there's no mid-range jump shots in terms of guys knowing how to play the fundamentals. Everybody wants to shoot threes.
Yeah, Steph Curry makes it look real easy shooting it from the locker room and shit.
Yeah,
that shit where he's in the tunnel.
Yeah, he's sitting in his car. He can score. Oh, did I hit that? I think I did. That felt good.
Yeah, God.
He should be in that commercial. Remember that commercial with Jordan and Bird where they were sitting in the stands throwing this shit off of walls?
Steph Curry would hit every shot.
He would make every shot. If he showed up, they should have a Bird and Magic look at each other and just walk off.
For me, I would say Steph Curry is he sold his soul. There's no way you can shoot that good without selling your soul, man. Like somewhere in a back alley somewhere, Steph Curry wrote his name on a napkin and gave it to the devil, man. Like
yeah, I remember that Spidey. I saw the highlight. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, he was dribbling the ball, picked it up, took 2 steps.
And then dribbled again.
Like he just forgot he was in a basketball game at midcourt, and then dribbled it again.
And the refs didn't even call it.
And didn't even call it. Didn't even call it.
I know the refs was on Shaq the Fool for that.
Yeah, well, and Bake, talking about that, like you take a breakaway where they go 3/4 of the court without dribbling the ball.
Yep.
Because they're just long strides, but still. You took 8 steps. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
And it's funny. In college, it's just the opposite. They call every little thing, man. In college, and then you go to the exact opposite when you get to the NBA. They're like, I don't have to do none of that.
Goat 99 said, bring back 90s Knicks Pistons ghetto prison yard ball.
Hey, yeah, that's when the Pistons had Lambeer and he would just freaking absolutely line you.
Him and Rick Mahorn.
Yeah, Rick Mahorn and Lambeer were talking before the game. Who we gonna hurt today? Who you want to get? Who you gonna get? I'll get him. You get him. It's part of the game.
I consider Isaiah Thomas to be one of the most underrated players in history. Man, that terrible as the GM, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the worst. The worst. He set my Knicks back for like 10 years, man, and beyond. They still set back from that run.
Yep. No, absolutely. But I loved him as a player, though.
Yeah, I was watching the Pistons special they did a couple years back, and man, he scored 25 points on a plump ankle. I was like, the referees robbed him of that championship.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a great player. I just hated him as Knicks GM.
Yeah, no.
Ain't very much of it. The players did that good as GMs, really.
Yeah, we can do a whole show just talking about sports.
Oh yeah.
I could talk about football today, and then 90s, early 2000s basketball. And then
yeah, I love my favorite player growing up in basketball was George Gervin, though. He had no defense, but man,
Iceman.
He sure could finger roll. He finger rolled from the free throw line. That's when I said, that's it, man. He's the greatest player. He scored 33 points in one quarter.
It's been what 20 years of ever since the Knicks traded Patrick Ewing, the Knicks were done. They ain't been the same since that trade.
Yeah, no, that he was not in his prime anymore though.
Yeah, and I think what's his name took over the team after that. The owner, I don't even want to say his name. And, and ever since then, it's just been it's been horrible, man.
Dude, highlight Bake's comment right there. NBA inside stuff with Ahmad Rashad, the old Vikings wide receiver.
Yeah, people forget that too. Yeah, people forget that. They were so used to him being announcer on the NBA and stuff. People forget this man has a football career.
Yeah,
and they had Randy Moss too.
God, don't even start with that 15-1 Vikings, man. I know D don't even want to talk about that.
That is like a real life heartbreak. Like you can't even.
Nothing can topple that type of loss.
Yeah,
and that was one of the best teams never win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's tough when the team loses. Just look at last year. New Orleans gets robbed. So they lose a whole 16-game season because a dude had pass interference.
I'm okay with that.
And we're sorry.
I'm okay with that though.
If you hate the Saints, but I'm sure who that will not agree with you, D.
No, hold on. I feel bad for fans like who that, but I'm not a Sean Payton fan. I'm not a Saints fan.
I'm not. I'm definitely not Saints fan. Seeing how I'm a Bucks fan, they're in my division. I want them to freaking all get hurt and lose. Yeah. I was so happy when
I just hate the way teams lose like that. You know, when something that's blatant as a pass interference and there's not even a flag thrown.
Yeah, I mean they're looking right at it.
And then you see a ticky-tack play, and they throwing flags all over the place. I'm like, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the whole year was this year.
I don't know what to say about your Bucks, Steve.
I can tell you, hey, I swear, and I'm not lying. Winston is like demanding to make $30 million a year or some high contract if he's going to sign. I'm like, dude, you're almost in 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions club. You'll be the only one to ever do that. If he throws 2 interceptions Sunday, which it's highly likely he will.
He's like, he's the king. He's the king of throwing mass interceptions, yet still keeping the game close.
And then looking like the greatest player to ever play the game in the next set of downs. It's crazy, dude.
He's also the king of stealing lobsters from your local supermarket.
I know, man. Lucky I don't like seafood, so I give them all mine.
You A-OK him a lobster?
Bake should have came on here so he could have gotten the chat so we could hear about the Kevin Garnett and stuff.
Yeah, no, we didn't need to go there.
He's going to drive him off the cliff with the Seahawks whole team.
Yep, and the Saints.
Now I got to say for the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson, I really like that dude. He carries that team, man. They cannot win without him scrambling and doing what he does. They can't win. It's just that simple.
I am a fan of Russell Westbrook or Wilson. Russell Wilson is amazing.
So D drove everybody but himself and Russell Wilson off the cliff.
No. Russell Wilson's got to go too.
He's on the team.
Just because he like him doesn't mean that he's gonna save.
Hey, if he's wearing that colors, he's on.
If I stop like 30 feet before the cliff and I tell Russell Wilson to get out, they're gonna know what's going on. Like no, we're all going together.
Yeah, Russell's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude. Yeah, and he's a legitimate, like he's a great player.
He's the only thing that's keeping the Seahawks afloat.
He's a 5'10" quarterback too. Like I just love them little short quarterbacks that prove that he got drafted in the 3rd or 4th round, and he's still.
Look at Lamar Jackson. He throws sidearm over the top any which way to get that ball off, and so does Mahomes. they throw all kinds of. They don't have this perfect delivery every time. Sometimes they're like, "Oh, I got to sidearm it or throw it through this little window," and they can.
That's what Matthew Stafford does a lot. He like to sidearm it.
So does Phillip Rivers, man. Phillip Rivers cost me, man, a bunch of money, man. He lost my only team on a 4-man pick a couple weeks ago. I said, man, I'll never.
Was he playing against the Vikings?
No, let me see who he was playing against. God, I think it was. I want to say it was Kansas City, and Mahomes wasn't even playing, and they still destroyed him.
Yeah,
might have been the Raiders, though. I'm thinking it might have been the Raiders.
Oh, goat. Ugh. That was a choke.
That was a dumb play call in the history of play calls.
Dumbest. I'm sitting there watching this. I'm ready to see the Seahawks beat the Patriots. And what better way than the Seahawks to beat Peyton Manning and Tom Brady back to back? You can't get no better than that. And they're gonna throw the game away like that. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you don't put the ball in danger there when you this beast mode on your team. Not to mention, if Russell Wilson bootlegs that, it's still a touchdown. He still walks in. Either way, man.
Yeah, that was a tough way to go out. Hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right.
It's a tough way, a tough call, man. I mean, I just don't get it. You're 1 foot from the end. You sneak it in. It's in.
Just give it to beast mode, man.
It's in. You do a wide receiver, when they put him in motion and hand it, he's in. Anything they do but throw that is in.
Especially where he threw it at.
Yeah,
I would have rather him throw it towards the sidelines or fade route to the sideline.
You didn't throw a fade. You didn't throw any. You threw a pass in the middle where even a lineman could have hit that ball up in the air anyway, even though the guy just stepped right in front of it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Sometimes I just wonder about some of that shit, man.
Yeah, you know what? My brother says the same thing when I talk to him. He like, these coaches be overthinking shit.
Yeah,
they overthink it, and then when they do the play, it ends up backfiring on them. Yeah. And I've seen that numerous times. I'll tell you a play that I knew was going to happen. It was a game against the Cowboys, the Giants, and I was like, I'm looking at the play. This is when Hakeem Nicks was the receiver. He's on the side being covered, and Eli looks that way. I'm like, if he throws that ball, it's going to get intercepted because the cornerback is going to read it. If I could see that, the cornerback going to see it.
Yeah,
and sure enough,
when they come out, they do this. They do this a lot of times. They walk up to the center, and you'll see them look. Man, that's the worst thing you can do is just look the opposite way first and then look, Yeah,
and soon as he threw it, the cornerback ate that ball and took it back to the house. And I'm sitting there saying, why the hell are you going to throw that ball when I could see that?
Hey, I know one play you did like, Sean, was when the Packers scrambled out against the Cowboys, and he scrambled over to the left and threw that pass for like 30 yards against the Cowboys and beat them. Remember that play in the playoffs?
Anything against the Cowboys that beats the Cowboys, I like. I can't stand the Cowboys. Yeah, they re-signed beast mode.
Yeah, they lost 3 running backs in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They lost Carson. Carson's the big loss. Then they lost, I think, Rashard Penny, and I don't know who the third one was, and they lost him the last week. Yeah, if beast mode comes and gives them some kind of spark or scores a touchdown, they'll go crazy in Seattle, dude. Hey, think about this, Sean. I want to say Russell Wilson has maybe 3 interceptions all year. He had 1 forever. And Winston's averaging 3 a game.
Every time we start Silver Age Sundays, you got the game on the TV, and you said Winston threw an interception.
Hey, it'll be on here tomorrow, and I'll be like, here we go.
Last game of the season, Winston starts the game off with an interception.
He did last week, and then this next one was.
Once again, guys, I want to remind everyone you are tuned in and watching Sports Talk with Stay Puft, Stone Cold, and D-Runk.
It just turned from comics to sports.
Comics to sports in a minute.
Hey, check. You see this light above my head here? I got that new Philips Hue. Where you can change.
So it changed.
Yeah.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
You changed it with a remote?
Yeah, I'm doing it with my phone.
Oh, nice. I forgot everything is phone connected now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go in a sports bar and change their TVs if you know how to get the code for the TV, and you can turn the shit to what you want.
And I'm looking forward. I picked this up the other day. I'm looking forward to the show when it starts.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've been, trying to catch up on my Star Trek Next Generation watch. I'm getting ready to go into season 5. But I'm pretty much going to just start, watching Picard while I'm still watching Next Generation when that starts. But yeah, I was huge on Next Generation growing up. That was the show that got me into Star Trek.
Oh, 1 second, Sean. I gotta go grab my charger real quick.
All right.
Yeah, no, we all have a bunch of different interests, man. Sometimes it can be sports, sometimes it's wrestling,
Oh yeah.
Video games,
Hey, they lucky we ain't turned this into a wrestling show.
Yeah, I think it happens enough though. I think it was kind of a cool impromptu to talk about sports.
It happens, Sometimes we go off the rails and just shoot the shit and talk about what comes up. And once we start talking about sports, man, we all engage. It's hard to deviate from it.
I want to see Goat in get on here. Look at them 2 spots wide open right there and there, here and there.
If they want to jump in, they can hit me up.
Yeah, you got to hit us up. We're not hitting you up.
Yeah.
Don't make me regret my words, man.
No, man, I like putting words in people's mouth. It's fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, you can always take with you, no matter what, John Stark's dunk over the Chicago's whole team.
Didn't mean a damn thing.
It didn't mean a thing, but it was so hell of a dunk.
I posted that earlier this year.
Yeah,
I know
I posted that earlier this year.
You made me go to YouTube and watch it back a few times. I mean,
I was like,
he slammed that baby left-handed going down the baseline.
Well, and not only that, but I just love how he landed and spun right afterward. Like the whole thing just looked so cool. Like
it's one of the best moments that didn't get us nothing.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
If Sean don't win, that dunk was nothing.
It was the best moment that didn't give us nothing. We went to Chicago and got beat 2 times, and then that game 5 put tears in my eyes. I swear I cried after game 5 because I knew the series was over. Charles Smith going up there with the ball, trying to get that ball in. They kept blocking him. Nobody blowing the whistle. Chicago go down to score, and the series was over. And I was like, I cried, man. Those you talk about heartbreaking losses. That was one that just devastated me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we could have went to the finals that year. And I wanted to beat Michael so bad.
Yeah, Sean, we were talking about that. I told you the kid from around here, he plays from down the street, plays for the Knicks, Kevin Knox. He's in his 2nd year, but that kid's super young, man. They're going to have to give him a couple more years. He came out real early, too. He was a Kentucky one and done.
Yeah.
So what's that tell you? He was 18. He's 19 this year.
I'll tell you, I did. It was short-lived, but I enjoyed Lynn's sanity when that happened. Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until he got hurt.
Yeah.
And didn't want to come back in the playoffs against the Heat.
Yeah.
And
they should have kept him though.
Fitzmagic. Remember Fitzmagic for the Bucks? He threw all the touchdowns, and and he was dressed up, He dressed up in Sean Jackson's clothes.
Yeah.
And he had the chain on, and he had the beard, and he said, "I don't know what you're fucking talking about." Like the UFC guy,
Conor McGregor.
McGregor, man. I was crying on the floor when he said that, man. That only lasted 2 games.
Well, what do you expect? It's fine Fitzpatrick. He ain't gonna get you the playoffs.
No, he's gonna get you. Hey, Sean Jackson. When they brought Winston back, Sean Jackson said, "Trade me." He absolutely wouldn't play.
Yeah.
He said, "Get rid." He said, "You can get rid of me." Your boy threw to Sean Jackson all the time. Fitzmagic did. He wouldn't throw to him.
Hey man, backup quarterback is the most popular player on the team sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sometimes.
They're important, man.
Yeah.
But not Fitzpatrick.
Well, D's quarterback, what's it, Cousins, right? Has been looking great, and then the last week he looked terrible.
He is what he is. He's not a superstar. He got paid superstar money, and that's the kind of money you have to get to get a free agent quarterback to come to your team that's, even respectable. The market for quarterbacks is just out of this world.
You still talking about Fitzpatrick?
No, we're talking about Kirk Cousins on the Vikings.
Hey, Bake, what would you do with Jameis Winston if you're the Buccaneers upper management? Go to, what do you think?
I'd
He wants big money, D.
No, I wouldn't. I'd give him big nothing.
He ain't proved nothing too, so
he's not a winner. He's not a winner. Like the big money should be reserved for winners. That I don't think Kirk Cousins deserved the contract he got.
Me too.
All you're going to get out of giving Winston all that money will be regret. That's it.
Exactly, Bake. That's what I felt. I swear Fitz had one game where he threw 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and they bench him for Winston, who throws 4 a game. I don't get it. I want him. I don't care who's quarterback, and I just want to win. But in the NFL, it's a game of yardage, man. And if you give them short fields, you're going to lose. It's just a fact, man. Because, games come down to almost nothing, man.
Winston's not a winner. It'll never happen.
I mean, Fitz is a better quarterback, but I remember when he was with the Buffalo Bills and they were 6-2. Soon as the Buffalo Bills paid that man, they lost every game after that.
Yeah, no, Fitzpatrick is not some magical quarterback. Like, I know that's his nickname, but the thing about Fitzpatrick is you can get him for cheap, and you can put a lot of great.
You can put a lot around him. Yeah, once you put a lot of good receivers, the Buccaneers have some great receivers, man. When they're all healthy, when you got Evans and you've got Godwin, and now they got Perriman, I mean, they get open, man. I'm wondering what, if you had a Russell Wilson there, man, geez, he would have a field day. Winston threw for 400 yards 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
And had 3 interceptions.
Russell Wilson is smart with the ball.
Yeah.
If you put him in the right situations, he knows how to slide. He knows how to throw the ball where it needs to go. He's not going to make bonehead decisions like Winston has done.
Yeah. Russell Wilson looks like he sees the game in slow motion.
Exactly. Though. So, Mahomes is the same way. He can make throws that
ridiculous throws.
Just crazy. I mean, he's got a hell of an arm.
Mahomes probably has the best arm talent that's ever walked into the NFL. It's
the way he can throw those balls with the precision.
Yeah.
There's times where his body is in an awkward position, yet he still throws an accurate football. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then you got guys like that. There's a little 5-yard route, down in across the middle, and they throw it behind them or at their feet.
Yeah.
Tom Brady don't do that. Tom Brady throws that shit where you catch it on the run. That's what's the difference, man. Is yards after catch. That's all the Patriots are made on. They're made on yards after catch. If they can't get any yards after catch, you will beat them. If you pressure them up the middle, you'll beat them. But
Patriots live off the dink and dunk, short pass, and their receivers make up the yards.
Yeah, exactly. Like like Edelman, he he gets by, he catches a 2-yard pass, and if he gets 6 or 7, they're in good shape for second and third down.
Yeah.
That all started when Wes Welker got there. Like they
Yeah,
really
exactly.
relied on that dink and dunk, and Wes Welker would get multiple yards out of that.
Yeah.
Like
and
a 5-yard pass turns into a 23-yard gain.
Those kill you.
And that's how they wind up getting time of possession out of that.
Yeah, because it's like a short running game.
Yep.
Exactly what it is.
Rested, they win the turnover battle.
And nothing was more worse than the Colts with Andrew Luck. Man, I was like, how many times you gonna lose to Tom Brady when you know what they're gonna do?
Yeah.
It's like LeGarrette Blount he saw the Patriots like, oh, I'm gonna have a field day against the Colts. I'm gonna have a field day, and yet the Colts still could not stop that man. They couldn't hit that blunt like Dion would say.
Hit that blunt.
He couldn't hit that blunt. It's like nobody wanted the piece of the blunt.
Hey, but you'll never see them games, Sean, where they're going back and forth, and in your heart of hearts, the last team to have the ball is going to win. You freaking know it.
Well, that's
and
why my heart
a minute left in the game, and they punch it right in. I'm like, they just lost the game. They think they're all cheering, but they're going to be crying in about 10 minutes when they go back down and score, and it damn near happens every time. Have you seen how many games with 40 seconds left, a team goes all the way down the field, minimum for a field goal, if not a touchdown?
It's because they all play prevent defense, where you just
where you don't play the same thing that gets you there.
I've seen that multiple times from the Dallas Cowboys against the Giants, where I think the Cowboys had like a minute to go, less than a minute, and the Giants playing that prevent defense let Jason Witten get open for 2 big plays, and then they just go down the field within seconds. I'm like,
Exactly.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
It happened just the other day when the Saints played the 49ers. The 49ers got a big score late in the game, and
they threw that play D to Kittles on the sideline, and he freaking shoved 2 players down and went all the way down the damn field, man.
No, I said that in reverse. So it was the Saints that scored, and then the 49ers.
Yeah, then the 49ers they let that little bit of time on it. You think, back in the day, if you left 30 or 40 seconds on, you were most likely going to win. Now you're doomed. You're doomed if you leave that much time.
Defense will prevent you from winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you got to be smart if you're going to do prevent defense. Don't allow these short catches turn into bigger yards.
No,
especially if they got time. If they got time on the clock and they got timeouts, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, because not to mention they let them freaking get 10 or 15 yards and go out of bounds and not even use their timeouts.
Yeah, no, dude, it's ridiculous. And Steve said it best. You keep playing. You should have been playing the defense that got you to the point that you're at in the game.
Yeah, play the same thing, man. Yeah, because if you switch, you're going to lose every time, man.
You know what really gets them in the 2-minute drill when you can get some heat on the quarterback.
Exactly. If you can get them to hold, or you can get a sack, and it's got to be pressure almost up the middle too, man. Because as soon as those guys turn their backs to run them long routes, them quarterbacks running like Russell Wilson, he'll run 30 yards down the field on you.
Yeah,
it's just as bad as a throw.
Nothing was more worse than dumbass Falcons against the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
God,
and the way they threw that game away. Good Lord. Good Lord. I'm like, after Julio Jones made that catch, all you had to do was make a couple of positive plays and kick a field goal.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're going to try and keep passing the ball, go backwards, losing yards, and you lose the game. Because the Patriots is like, we got this.
Yep.
Oh,
God, I hate when teams do stupid shit, man. I swear, man.
Nothing like giving it away. It wasn't earned.
28-3. 28-3.
Dude,
there is no way in hell you should completely collapse like that.
If my team is up 28-3, I'm celebrating the win. I'm cracking beers. It's yay, my team is finally winning.
I'm guessing they celebrated at halftime.
Yeah, they did.
And by the second half, they just said, we must not want to win this game, because you just letting the Patriots just come back at you, man.
Yeah, it was awful. It was such a bad set. But here's
the Patriots this year, though. They don't. I mean, I would double Edelman, and anyone else would have to beat me. If they do that, they don't have Gronkowski. They don't have a Moss.
Yeah, that's why
they don't have any.
Yeah, they don't have Aaron
anything.
Hernandez.
They struggled the last few weeks because they ain't got nobody outside of Edelman.
Yeah, their defense is super strong. It's better than it's been in the last freaking 5-6 years, and now they ain't got no offense. It's crazy, man.
Bold picks for the Super Bowl. Oh,
now he's putting us on the spot.
Oh gosh, man.
I'm gonna go with New Orleans versus Baltimore.
That's a good pick, man.
And I will be wrong.
But New Orleans is still fighting for the top seed.
Yeah.
You got 4 teams fighting for that right now.
Yeah,
they have to win.
I'm not picking who's going to be number 1 seed. I'm picking who will be in the Super Bowl.
I look at New Orleans as they need home field advantage to get to the Super Bowl.
I agree, Sean.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's hard to make a pick unless you know they get that.
I promise you this, man. It's going to be New Orleans versus Baltimore. You go to Vegas, place your bets, and if you don't win the money, Stone Cold Steve here will reimburse you.
Don't bet much. Do not bet much.
I like how you didn't even say no. You just said put a cap on it, like $2 or $3 bet.
But I that's not New Orleans is definitely a great choice because of what happened to them last year. They're using that as a way to say we're not going to lose this time, and they want to get back to that Super Bowl because Drew Brees want to go out on top. He wants that second Super Bowl championship.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see them getting to the Super Bowl, especially if they have home field advantage. If they get home field advantage, it's an automatic lock.
Yeah.
Baltimore is definitely going to be the interesting one.
Hey,
like
what about the game when San Francisco came to New Orleans, right? Top 2 defenses in the league, 48-46.
Yep.
Like I said, we got to see that rematch in the playoffs.
Just what we were saying, D. There was 8 seconds left, and San Francisco was able to go all the way down the field and kick the field goal and win.
But most definitely, New Orleans got to say, let's see if you could do that twice if they see each other in the NFC Championship.
That's
a dangerous team is Kansas City
because
if they score a lot. I mean, you got to double Hill, or isn't Hill the fast kid?
Yeah,
you got to double him. He'll kill you, dude. He's super fast. Well, so they got to double. That opens everything up, man, for their tight end, Kelsey, and the rest of them. They're dangerous. If their defense is playing good, they can make it.
That's what I was just going to say. Is Kansas City's defense has been over the last
their defense
weeks.
is good. Kansas City's tough, man.
Yeah.
And this is a team where their defense was their weakness last year.
Exactly, was what killed them. They had to score every time they had the ball.
But here's the deal, though, man. They're going to have to play Lamar Jackson, and you can have a great defense. Yeah. You can have a great defense, and then you don't know what the hell Lamar Jackson's going to do to you. And their run game is phenomenal. Their passing is amazing. It's just, and here's the thing I like about Baltimore. They were hyped about themselves before the year even started. Before the season even started, they were talking about how amazing their attack was going to be this year, and they weren't wrong.
I always thought Lamar Jackson was going to turn out to be like RG3, but the difference is he's way more elusive. He's way smarter.
Yes, that's the key.
And he's tough. He's tougher. But he's smarter too, man. He doesn't take those hits, those hits to his lower body and his legs, man. They got to worry about him getting around him, so they're not worried about hitting him hard. They're worried about even hitting him because he's elusive, man. He's tough. I think he won the Heisman in his sophomore year.
Oh, Biggie dropped a comic book, his Hulk Hogan Secret Raw book.
Oh Lord! Shit.
Oh that just
I was flexing my Beetle and it got slammed.
I was flexing my Beetle. What was you doing flexing your beetle?
He was on Instagram. He was probably doing like a.
He's probably doing this with his blue beetle. Check this out.
I'm gonna pull it up.
So my pick, I'm gonna go with Kansas City with an upset. Because it's kind of cold there too, so they've proved they can play a little bit in the cold. I'm gonna go with Kansas City, San Francisco.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore and the Saints.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hope that Mahomes does some coaching himself in the game and is smarter than Andy Reid
because what?
Not smart.
Baltimore, just the way Lamar Jackson has been playing has just been lights out. You know, like he really surprised me this year. You know, because ain't this his first full season? Last year he played like a majority of the half the season, or at least by game 6 or 7 he took over.
Yeah, because they had Flacco at the beginning, right, and got rid of him.
So for his first full season, for him to be performing this at a high level, it's going to be tough to beat that team in the playoffs.
So
I look forward to seeing Baltimore versus Kansas City in the AFC Championship. I do not want to see the Patriots there. I'm tired of the Patriots.
I'm going to be rooting for Baltimore to beat the Patriots. I'm tired of seeing them. I mean, they've won enough. I don't want them to win. They just got a knack for winning because I don't want them to.
Exactly.
I'll go bet against them and kill them, Sean. Let me bet on them. You want to see them lose? Let me bet on them. I'll bet on them. I'm putting $50 that they win straight up and they'll lose because I got my money on it.
If anybody loses to the Patriots, it'd be a shame, man. Because I'm like, this even with their record, this is their weakest team. There's no excuses.
Listen, man, the Buffalo Bills are pretty freaking good, man. That quarterback's just a little inaccurate, man. He needs more time, but I think Buffalo, if they can keep their core team together, is going to be a pretty good, decent team coming up the next couple of years.
Yeah, Biggie scraped his book, man.
Not good.
Biggie, R.I.P., man. That's not good, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Especially on the Hulk Hogan, man.
Yeah.
Drop the NWO, Biggie.
Yeah, Biggie, I see it, man. You texted it to me, and it broke my heart, man.
No, Biggie, I'm bad luck. If I bet on your team, they're going to lose. So I'll bet on Brady. That could cause them to lose.
Yeah, because
a little reverse psychology. Yeah, it's not good to be betting against them. If I bet that the Patriots going to lose, they'll damn sure win.
I want to see Kansas City and Baltimore in the AFC Championship game. And the NFC side, I want to see the Saints
and 49ers.
And the 49ers. Like that game was so great that you want to see a rematch. Because that's what everybody was expecting in the Super Bowl. They wanted to see the either the Saints versus the Chiefs or the rematch with the Chiefs and the Rams, who had that big ass game last season where they were just scoring touchdowns left and right.
Mm-hmm.
That was that Kansas City LA game was amazing.
Yeah, that was crazy. The defense sucked until the last part where they started getting turnovers.
Yeah.
But that game was amazing. You didn't want to see the Patriots again. And then look what the Patriots did. They went on a mediocre Super Bowl game. The Rams no-showed, and the Patriots barely won.
Yeah.
So I want to see either Drew Brees get back there one more time, because Drew could still go, or I want to see these young quarterbacks duke it out. No, if let's say, for instance, if the 49ers get there and they win the Super Bowl, then how the Patriots look for getting rid of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you had this man behind Tom Brady. I'm like, that's the future. They should have been in the same position where the 49ers wanted Steve Young to play after Joe, but Joe was like, well, I could still play. And there was that whole conflict. They had to let Joe go but it paid off well because Steve ended up getting the Super Bowl win out of that.
Yeah. For me though, like if I was a Patriots fan, I would want them to let Brady call a shot. You know, Brady has put that team on the map with Belichick. I wouldn't. You let Tom Brady play until he's 70 years old if he wants to, man. Like, well, you're talking to a man whose team has never won the Super Bowl. So, like, I look at that and I go, you know what? I'd let him do whatever he wanted, man. Like,
and yeah, that's understandable, but sometimes you gotta think of the future, man.
Oh no, I know,
and Tom, the way he's performing this season is his lowest.
Yeah,
he I can't see another season out of him, man. Like if he finds a way to get another Super Bowl this year, he should just hang it up. Like you go out with a Super Bowl.
Who's who's your running back that's hurt? The kid from Florida State?
Dalvin Cook.
They need him.
Yeah, well, that's why they didn't play him.
The Vikings 100% have to have that kid, man, because he can break a 10-yard run off here and there, and then he can bust a 40 or 50-yard run because he's fast and he's strong.
Yeah,
they can't afford to not have him on the field.
He could have played last week had it been a playoff game.
Yeah, I rest him, and I want him 100%.
Yeah.
For a playoff game because they're going to
totally
he's going to have a big game.
Hey man, it's just like the Giants, man. You can be the 6th seed and ride your way to the Super Bowl.
Do it.
It'll be tough though.
Yeah, you got to come in hot. That's the thing. Yeah. You got to come in. The Giants got hot like right at the end. They needed all those wins and they got them. And then they came to Tampa Bay. I was like, this ain't going to be good. I don't feel good. And we had a great defense, and man, they just. What was the big guy, the running back, Sean 27? He just kept running the freaking goddamn ball. The big guy.
Larry Johnson?
No, it was the big running back the Giants had. He was number 27.
Oh.
Real big.
Brandon Jacobs?
Yeah,
Jacobs. He was strong. In that game, he was just brutal,
mowing y'all over.
It was brutal to tackle him, man. Think about it, man. This guy is like a linebacker. You know, running the ball, tight end size, running the ball over and over again.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens here. I don't foresee my team having any impact in the playoffs. Every time they played a good opponent this year, they played bad. So,
what's it looking like for their matchup? Who they're like a 5 seed, aren't they?
Yeah, there's no way to tell right now. We could go.
No way, it's so up in the air. I know.
Yeah, the 1, 2, and 3 seeds are all a jumble right now.
Yeah, you're talking about some good teams. You're talking about. I think the 49ers were like the 3 seed last time I looked.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
It could be the Saints. It could be the Seahawks.
The Packers. I would take the Packers out of them.
Yeah.
I think that Minnesota's played them and know what they do and should be able to match up good if they got Dalvin Cook at 100%.
Yeah, no, that would be that would be ideal.
Minnesota just can't find a way to beat the Packers when it matters the most.
Yeah, that's when you got to get over that hump. There's a hump you got to get over.
It's the same way with the entire AFC East against the Patriots. It's like
the Patriots.
How long has the Patriots dominated that division?
11 years they've won the freaking East straight.
Probably longer than that.
I know
it's 11 years straight, but even in between that Miami Dolphins thing, they was winning the division multiple times before that. So
yeah, no, 11
straight
or 17 out of 18, you know.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they might have lost one year and got into the wild card or something.
Yeah.
God, that's the worst division in the entire NFL because the Patriots have dominated it for 2 decades.
Yeah.
They walk into the playoffs every year looking good.
That's why every year people say you might as well just predict the AFC East to go to the Patriots.
Yep.
Nobody else is a challenge.
Hey, pick it every year until you get proven wrong.
Yeah.
They waiting for Tom Brady to retire for somebody to have a chance. Pretty much.
They don't have no weapons this year, so their defense is going to have to be super outstanding for them to make it. It's going to be them nip and tuck games.
Yep. Yeah, I hope not, man, because there's way too many Green Bay Packer fans in Minnesota, and I could not stand it if Green Bay made it to the Super Bowl again, man. That's just, it's not fun.
Green Bay's offensive line's terrible at times,
Yeah.
man. Terrible. He's running for his life, man. He's a good quarterback when he gets time, but frick, lately he ain't had time to even think.
Oh, gentlemen, I gotta get rolling here soon. You guys gonna keep going? You think?
Yeah, I'm about ready to end it myself. So.
Yeah, it's the LSU and what you call the games on LSU and
so let's
Oklahoma.
Let's end the show, and then I know D-Ron said he wants to show something off air. So
yeah, we can do that.
We can end the show and do our thing off air. So I'd like to thank everybody who showed up in the chat. Bake the Snake and More the Biggie chat, Gray Man, everybody who showed up in the chat. Thank you very much for hanging with us. Even when we was talking about sports and not comics, you stuck in there with us. So it was great that you hung around. For anybody who watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed the show and even enjoyed the diversion away from comics. And I would like to thank Stone Cold Steve for showing up. What you got on your channel? Well, I forgot. You don't do videos.
You know what my channel is. My channel is your guys' channel. So I'll be in the chats. I'll be watching the unboxing on D's later. Expect to see all y'all over there.
Oh no, I'm gonna be on Boy Who Had Seven's channel, not my channel.
Yeah,
cool.
He'll announce it. It'll be all over everything.
And just heard D's gonna be on Boy Who Had Seven, so make sure you check that out.
Yep.
So, with that in mind, we are ready to sign off. For Chatting with the Comic Community, episode 8. This is your boy Stay Puft 1983 for D-Runk, for Stone Cold Steve. See you later, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.
Right off.